There we go. Okay, I think we're good there. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on in, everybody. Inks. Good evening. Mod view on phone is great. Oh, nice one, dude. I've never... Do you know what? I've never actually seen mod view on phone. I don't think I've ever seen it, but good. Welcome on in, buddy. I'm glad you're enjoying it, though. Hello to everybody over on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and on Twitch. Tonight we've got a fun-packed evening for everybody. I'm very excited because we're going to be talking about a few different things. One of them including the first iteration of the plan, the video for the plan. I'm actually going to be showcasing it here before I even upload it on the stream site channel. So I'm going to be putting it here and sharing it with you guys to join us here, so you get to see it a little bit early before anybody else. I'm also going to be specking out Ink's PC today, which I'm actually really looking forward to. And also, we're going to be doing the co-streaming of the Summer Games Fest, which is... There's just so much to do today. I love it. I love it. How are you all doing though? You doing well? Adam, you're hoping they got news on the Wolverine game? You and me both, bud. I was so gutted when we didn't see it on the PlayStation State of Play. I'm hoping they come out with something about it. I don't know though. I don't know. Like, I feel like they would have done it in State of Play. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if that's just me being like cynical. Well, not cynical. No, cynical. I feels like the right. Oh Jesus! That almost. I forgot I fizzed it up. Oh, that's good though. That's good. Right, let me do a thing. Let me make sure everything's working. Can everyone hear me okay? All the audio's all right. Music's good. We can hear everything there. I'm going to check on TikTok because I haven't checked on TikTok yet. So let me go do that. Can everyone hear me okay, yeah? On everything else, at least. Where am I going? Where am I looking? Here we go. Ow. Tempo's good evening. How are you doing? Thank you so much for ducking in. 51 months. That's almost 2 years, you know. Almost 2 years. All joking aside, what is that? That's like 4 years and 3 months, right? Who would have thought it's almost 2 years? Bible Bob? I don't think I've ever heard that one. Bible Bob? How are you doing, Daniel? It's good to see you. I don't know where we've got the Bible bit from, but how are you today? You good? Yes. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's like 4 years. Craziness. How are you doing though, Sebs? You good? Congrats on the car, by the way. 4.25. Yeah, so 4.3. Yeah. Well, 4 years, 3 months, because that's a quarter, yeah. You're doing great. Good stuff, Daniel. It's good to hear it. What's been going on in your world, buddy? What's been happening? I am hooked, by the way, guys, on Advanced and SodaStream. If you guys, again, strawberry shortcake, code duck, 10% off, do it. It's really worth it, trust me. And I think they've got like a little animation that appears now anytime somebody buys anything. So if you're the first person to do it, then you get a crisp high five. You Googled it? I like it. I like how you do things. I've introduced this stream with that we're going to do like a bunch of like really cool things today. And one of them, the first one being that we're going to spec out Ink's PC. And so far he hasn't responded. In chat he said, wow, mod view is great, it's on phone is great, and then nothing else. So I haven't said anything else. Hey Doc, how you doing, buddy? You've reared your head from being shoved in the spice pile, I guess. How's Arrakis, my dude? I still need to watch the second one. Me and Lisa keep meaning to do it, but it's such a long film that we hadn't actually got around to it yet. Oh, this was SodaStream though, guys. Highly recommend. Dude, I'm still there. Even all day? Even all day. I'm sorry, I'm loving it. Have been all day. I was like, even? No, it's been, isn't it? You have been all day. You're loving it, dude. I'm glad you're loving it. You started your build. Wait, what? Your physical base build, or your build as in character build? I don't know a great deal about the game, I won't lie. I would like to play it, but like I'm also like umming and ahhing and whether I'm gonna have the time. Dune. Tempers. Dune. Bit of both. Temps is just like, I'm just like here. Dune in June. Which I thought was hilarious. I kind of wish DU was here just so you could say June in June. What's the other word? There's June. There's another word that sounds like it that's just going to be all the same. It's like such an annoying word. July? Oh. No, like a word that sounds like it tempts not just the next month. That was brilliant though. That was brilliant. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure to go give a little bit of love to the Going Live tweet if you haven't already. And Going Live tweet and post, I guess, because I posted it on Blue Sky and on Threads. You posted me you did me a picture? All right, let's check. Oh, I got 2 follows on Threads for posting out. Look at that. Look at me go. I was gonna do tunes. Yes, let's listen to some tunes in June while we play June. I can't even say it right now. My brain's not working. Tunes, bruv. DM'd you a pic of my build. Okay, let's have a look. Where did you DM it? Where is Inks? I'm just supposed to be building this thing out for him. I need another. Oh, I do. Dune tunes. Oh, dude, the builds look like so futuristic and everything. I actually love that. How's the survival bits like? You know, like making sure you got enough water and stuff like that. OnlyFans? Oh my lord. Oh my. It's looking good though, dude. I like it. I see the vision. You have builds as in class builds. No, both. You get both, I think. I think you get like both builds of your characters and weapons and stuff like that, but then you also get builds as in like physical like building builds. So the stuff that I love and the stuff that Doc loves, basically. I have 7 OnlyFans, 7 OnlyFans in your PC. How many do I have in actually most of my PCs? I've got 2, 4, 6 in this build. How many do I have? Hold on, let me go look because I can walk around now. How many have I got in the frame build? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've got 12 in the frame, which is actually a bit nuts, honestly. And then I have 9, 10 in the 6500X. I did want to see if I could get 15 in the frame, but alas. Hello, Inkles. You're on the PC now. I've been waiting for you. Where have you been? Kiddos are asleep. Good. I'm here. 4 at the front with RGB, 2 on the top and 1 inside. What do you have on the? Do you have an AIO or do you have an air cooler? We're gonna spec your PC out today, mate, and then after that we're gonna go watch the plan video, which I'm excited to share with you guys. Honestly, I think it's gonna be really fun, and the fact that we've already got our first partner for the plan is amazing. So we're actually going to be working with overclockers and AMD, which I've never worked with AMD for, so I'm quite excited. So overclockers and AMD UK, we're going to be doing a sponsor stream on Sunday at like 3 PM, and we're going to go through and I'm going to spec my first AMD build, and we're going to do a couple of versions. So we're going to either do a small form factor, we're going to do a small form factor build spec, and then I think what we'll probably go and do is look at doing something as in, I don't know if we'll do it like a frame or like a frame 5000, like maybe like the frame 5000. Because I've got a little bit of information that's actually on the wiki that I can share with you guys, which we can go through. So yeah. What are we missing? It's at 10 PM. It's at 10 PM. Yes. So we are going to be doing that from 10 PM. So realistically, we've got an hour and a quarter to get through a couple of those things. So we should be good. We should be good. Yeah, 9 PM GMT. Yeah, we're not in GMT. Don't worry, I've already checked. We're all good. So Inks. I've sent Inks down a rabbit hole of Corsair products recently, and I kind of love it. I'm really naughty, but I kind of love it. what I'm going to try and do, what should we do? What should we do? Should we spec it here? Should we try and spec it here and showcase it here? I can show you guys here, actually. I could probably just do this. But if I'm going to do a windowed projector here, so I can kind of see... No, I won't be able to see me there, so that's annoying. Okay. No, I want to screenshot the preview. I'm an idiot. Okay, right, I'm going to try this. And have that there. That's not going to work, is it? Okay, right, what we're going to do, we are going to use the Corsair website for this. But what we're going to do is... Oh my gosh, the slider that I bought is like 50 quid off right now. Getting distracted. Right, so what I'm going to do, close down all of these windows, because there's a bunch of stuff on here, but we're basically going to use the Corsair website and we're going to spec some stuff out for Ink. So we want to talk about a few different things. We'll start off with his GPU that he already has, and then we're going to probably go from there. So that's what we're going to look at doing. Guys, let me know if you can see... You guys can see this, can't you? So if I do this, you've been my yes, you have, and now Inked is. Now we've got you with everything. You guys can see that pretty well, right? Let me do this. Let's have a look, create a dashboard, see if I can see the stream. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we can see the stream there, so that's good. All right, sweet. So what I can do is I can show you a little bit on here, and then we can look at I can run you through some stuff. So first off, Inked, you got a let's actually get the one that you got. You got a Sapphire. Speaking of AMD, you got a Sapphire AMD 9070 XT, didn't you? Sapphire Pure. There we go. I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna open it on overclockers. It's the white one, isn't it? That's the Pure, isn't it? Here we go. This is the bit where Ink finds out he could have got it 20 quid cheaper if he got it from overclockers, and he could have helped me out. Joking. He got the Amazon link. We love him for that. So what we've got here is the Radeon RX 9070 XT, which is basically the best AMD GPU. Again, this is me delving into AMD quite heavily now, trying to learn a little bit about everything that's going on. But this is AMD's essentially AMD's highest tier card. So this is the equivalent, however, and I do want to make sure confirm this. So look, I want to do this actually with you. So what is the equivalent? I'm going to get to do it on this stream so I understand it a bit better. Equivalent of the Radeon in NVIDIA. So I'm going to do a couple of things, and we're going to do a couple of little benchmark checks. Okay, so the closest NVIDIA equivalent to the AMD Radeon RX 9070 XT is the 5070 Ti. So that's the closest, but it is marketed as a competitor to the 5070. So realistically, this Inked is basically rocking the similar card to what I'm rocking. So I've got a RTX 5070 in my gaming PC. And but yeah, it is a competitor to the 5070 Ti, which I didn't know. That's pretty cool to know. And it's also very interesting from the perspective of like the gaming side of things as well, especially because I'm looking obviously like from CPUs and stuff like that. That's really cool to know. You did tell me what your CPU was, didn't you, buddy? Can you tell me what that is again? Or at least tell me what, because the only thing I want to do is check the chipset, because I'm pretty sure you're on an AM4 platform, but I wanted to see if you were an AM. I'm pretty sure it's like AM4. I don't think it's going to be AM3, but I'm pretty sure it's AM4. What was it? The Ryzen, it was like a Ryzen 5, wasn't it? But which Ryzen 5 what? I can't remember. Was it the Ryzen 5 5600X? I feel like it was the 5600X, if I'm honest, or it was the 3600X. Yes, it was. Okay, I did remember. Look at me remembering. Okay, so let's actually have a look at this. So and I'm gonna do the same sort of thing that we did there, equivalent for Intel. So that one. Okay, interesting.
Okay, so the CPU equivalent of the Ryzen 5600X is generally considered to be the Intel Core i5-12400F. So that's like 3 generations behind, essentially there. So this is what we've talked about. So I'm going to talk about what I've shared with Inked and what we've gone through there as well. I'm just going to do a user benchmark on the... Wait, hold on. The CPU that I'm running here... Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. The CPU that I'm running on here, on this rig, which is my recording only rig, I just want to test it because I'm pretty sure I have the... Where's Specky? I love Specky. If you guys haven't got this, by the way, this is a really great tool. It's an app called Specky. And Specky, what Specky does, it basically just looks at all the stuff that's on your system and analyzes it, including giving you like clock speeds and like basically all the speeds on your RAM, which are clock speeds and cache latency on your RAM, which is really cool to know if you didn't know that. Really snazzy. But it also tells you like what hertz your monitors are and stuff like that. If you have multiple monitors and you're not quite sure which ones they are, it puts it all in one place. So I'm running a 10900K here. I'm running a 10900K, so I'm going to put it up against mine. I'm pretty sure there ain't a massive difference between the two in terms of power, but the 5600X is obviously considerably cheaper. So yeah, here we go. So you do get, so the 10th gen here is more powerful. Obviously, it's more expensive. There's much more bang for your buck with that one as well, but it's only marginal. So it's a really decent. One that is a really decent thing as well. Cut your arm, Bob. Left forearm just under elbow. Here, or somewhere else.
I've cut myself. Look, that one there, that scar. Never noticed it? Dude, I've had that literally forever. I've had that since I was like a teenager. I'm surprised you've never seen it. Probably just the lighting, to be fair. But yeah, so this is an interesting one. So what we went through yesterday and what I said to Inked is basically, again, I don't want to use the term bottleneck because bottleneck is like, it's a weird term to keep throwing around. But one of the things is just noticing that whilst you do have a very powerful GPU now, having a CPU that's maybe a little bit outdated, that might be the next thing you might want to look at. And this is what we kind of talked about. So if we want to basically boost up, and I think one of the better ideas is, so I'm going to stack this up against, for example, my 14900K, which is what I have in, 14900K is what I have in the streaming PC, which is an amazing CPU. Brilliant for gaming as well. But what I wanted to understand is how far are we going up the chain to be able to get, get some real performance out of this. So, Temps, you said the 9800, didn't you? X3D. And did you say the 7 or the 9? It's not. Sorry. Wait. Don't they go 357? Is it 357 or is it 579? This is me trying to learn AMD stuff, by the way. It is the 9, isn't it? Yes. Okay. You could get the 9. You have the 7. Yeah. So there's a Ryzen 9 here. So I'm assuming the 9900 X3D is just the full step up there. This is interesting. Effective speeds. This is very interesting. Obviously, hugely more recent, but you do really get a great speed out of the 4900K. Okay, but I would say then there's obviously like there is the focus here where gaming is very much like a high utilization here as well. You have a Ryzen 5 3600. What the chipset for the Ryzen 9? That will be AM5. So that will be AM5 there. It's interesting. I want to check the 9950. It's interesting that we're seeing this from user benchmark. I'm going to do a little bit of digging because this is very interesting. I'm going to clock this against the Core Ultra. I'm going to go against the Core Ultra 9, so they're the most recent ones, right? And let me go back to the 9900 X3D. Interestingly, user benchmark, which I don't always like go by, is actually putting it out at a very decent go for the Intel Core Ultra. But as I understand it, the gaming performance is pretty freaking amazing. So yeah, AM5. I'm going to show you something on AM5 Inked, which I think you're going to love. And this is partly why I wanted to do this. And I'm a big fan of this brand. So this is why I want to kind of show you this. Bring it up. So you've got Gigabyte. I'm going to show you the Gigabyte Stealth Ice, and the reason I want to show you this is because you've basically gone for the same, like not same thing, but very similar thing when it comes to your build. And I think Temps, you'll like this one as well, especially if you're rocking an AM5. This thing is stunning. Can I get a big picture of it? Okay, can you guys see this? Ooh. This is the B650E Aorus Stealth Ice. I don't know if you guys can see that. Is that, I don't know if that's a bit too bright there. I don't know if you guys can see that well, because it is very bright. And that's the 650E, yeah. So this is the B650E, and this is a stealth, it's a reverse motherboard connection, reverse connection motherboard, and it is stunning. And it's arguably, I'm really wanting to see these like in Intel, like white Intel reverse connection motherboards, just because I'm desperate to get my hands on them. However, I might look at doing an AM5 build. Find you an 870? You want an 870? You want an 870 stealth, yeah? There you go. Yeah. This is me saying it for Inked, but for you, Temps, there you go. It's too bright on the screen. I need to find a way of turning the brightness down on here. Hold on. How do I do this? Where's the actual brightness on this screen? Oh, that's the off button. That's not helpful. I have a bunch of lights, but that's not what's reflecting from it too much. It is literally the brightness of the screen when it focuses on it. So give me 2 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Second from the bottom. There we go. Right, that should be a bit better. It's still stupidly bright. What is going on there? Is it stupidly bright or is it me? So this is the thing. So if you are one of the key pieces, Tempest, the X870E Aorus Stealth Ice is the one I would go for you. It is absolutely stunning. It's just so sleek. And you do actually, if you are trying to do like streaming or you want to have any expansion, does have a second. I think it's X. I think both of them are. One's PCIe 5. 16 with PCIe. It's got the ultra, what is it? The ultra thingy, the ultra durable one, basically. UD is their technology, and I'm trying to remember what it stands for. But basically, it means it's like it really helps to get sag and to like really make sure that it's secure in there. But I can't remember what they actually call it. Ultra durable. That's the one. There we go. So it's It's PCIe ultra durable slot, and base plate. And the power connectors as well, so like it's just really, really, really durable. But essentially, the cool thing about this is the fact that obviously everything connects in the back, which is really cool, and it means that you get like this really slick build quality. So highly recommend that if you have an AM5 build, if you're looking for a new motherboard, these are absolutely fantastic from a visual standpoint, and obviously I'm a big fan of Gigabyte anyway. So the idle temps are very different to the Intel. Yeah, so generally, as I understand it, the AMD ones are higher, aren't they, temps? So they generally have a higher idle. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, there we go. So realistically, you do need to make sure that you have a good cooler, which is why. Oh no, I've just gone onto Twitter now. And what I personally would say to you guys is, I would look at getting a Titan cooler. So I'm actually going to go into a bit of the Corsair stuff now. So if you guys haven't seen this, the latest Titan, the latest AIO that we've got is the Titan RX, which is really good because the fans on this, the RX fans, are our performance fans, so they're really awesome. This one, you do have the LCD screen. You can have the LCD screen on it, or it comes with different ones as well. So if you don't want to go for the LCD screen, you're like, oh, I'm cool, I don't need that. That's absolutely fine. You can get it just with the front. And now some people prefer this because it's like a lot more white. So if you do have white builds, that works really, really nicely in there. Definitely recommend the Titan because it's IQ Link. However, if you don't want to do IQ Link, which is fine because IQ Link is a premium product, if you don't want to do that, you can do the Nautilus, which is a ARGB version, basically, of the Titan. So I'm pretty sure the pump is pretty much identical on the Nautilus, but it's the ARGB versus the IQ Link. Yeah. So yeah, I would say. So what I would look at doing, is are you running a AIO at the minute, or are you running something else? I love that AIO keeps my Core Ultra 9 temps pretty manageable. You've got Core Ultra 9 as well. Yeah, I'm the same. So I run the Titan on my Ultra 9 as well. You have so it's an air cooled one. Okay, it's an air cooled. Be quiet. Okay, so that's fair. So you're gonna see a nice little bump off of this, dude. And honestly, for me, it's always been, I've never had an air cool. No, sorry, I had an air cooler once, and I took it off pretty much straight away because I was like, I prefer the AIOs. I prefer how they look. I just enjoy them more. So I've always had that, and I've always had a Corsair once, funnily enough, even before I started a Corsair. How you doing, though, Night Owl? Good to see you, buddy. I mean, why can't I see? Where's Stream Manager? Maybe later. Show me later. Just want to see chat. There we go. You're always manageable. Yeah, all right. Sure. So I would go for these inks, and I think if you're looking at doing stuff like, if you're looking at doing this, so my recommendations, personal recommendations, if you are going to go for an upgrade, you are going to be looking at doing a pretty hefty upgrade. But the thing is, when you upgrade to that point, you will likely be done for a good while. You'll be done for, I would say, like a couple of gens. So you've got the 9070 XT, right, which is great. You've got that already in the bag. And then I would go for, so I would personally be going for, hold on, let me just load up overclockers again. I would personally be going for like something like what Temps has got. So I'd be going for the Ryzen 7, it's the 9800 X3D. My brain struggles to get around the wording. It is actually currently on sale. It's 21% off on overclockers, by the way. I'm tempted. I'm tempted. I'm not gonna lie. I am tempted. So yeah, that would be an AM5. That would be an AM5 socket. So I would then go and look at something like, again for inked, I might say for you, go for the B650E. Oh no, you want it with, you need a capture card, don't you? So actually, I would be going for the X780 as well. Sorry, X870, sorry. And I'd go for the Stealth. This is kind of going like quite high up. Yeah, if you want to get a capture card in there, you'd need to be getting this, yeah, because the other one doesn't have like an open PCIe slot, so you might find it a bit hard. Capture card, why do I need that? You don't use a capture card? Oh, you game and stream on the same PC, don't you? Yeah, okay, so you don't need a capture card. Then you should be fine then. You should be fine. Yeah, you'll be fine then. In that case, the B650E could work for you actually, dude. And if you did need one, you essentially just have USB slots. So, but let me look at the connectivity for you. So you do have four USB 2.0. For two USB 2.0s, you do have a USB-C, which is the with the DP-Alt in there as well. You've got 5 USB 3.2 Gen 1s. You've got 2 USB 3.2 Gen 2s as well. So how many slots is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. If you count the USB 10, so 12 USBs all in total, but obviously split around like different ones as well. So that's really good. And again, you've got the reverse connector motherboard. So this is going to be like super easy to build, especially if you're getting something like, the frame. I'm just going to take you the cases because I know you like the 3500X, and I don't want to dissuade you from it. If I'm being honest, there's two things I don't want to dissuade you from, and you're going to be quite shocked here actually. So we have. I'm trying to find the 3500X. Where is it? I'm going to go mid tower. We're going to go mid tower. You don't really need full tower, quite frankly. Especially if you're getting reverse connector, especially if you're doing all this like fancy stuff. I wouldn't bother. It basically is where I'm at. So I would say, where is the 3500X? I know we were low on stock, but I didn't realise that they weren't showing on the page. Have a look. There are some bundles as well, which are definitely worth thinking about. Here we go. Oh, okay, I'm going to take this back because I did not realise that the 3500X was actually on sale, but the 3500X is currently on sale. However, and this is me being biased because I have both of them. Look at my large message, what do you think? Sorry, buddy, I missed that one. Let me have a look. I'm looking through this, so apologies if I'm missing chat messages. Zeke, is WB showing up as in Warner Brothers? Oh, maybe. Which was the larger message? AMD Ryzen 5950X. I was looking at this is a budget upgrade and my current mobile, but still looking at AM5. So you want to upgrade to the highest of AM4 and then upgrade to AM5 later on when you do your motherboard. Is that what you're trying to say? Is that what you're trying to say with that? Just learning? I honestly wouldn't. If I'm being honest, that's like, it's a really, so the only time that I would recommend that, the only time I would recommend you doing something like that is currently with Intel. If you are focused mainly on gaming, I would only say do that with Intel. Go to the 14900K because that's like one of the best performing Intel gaming specific CPUs, and there's like a massive sale on those right now. So if you want to do like Intel, right? So if you would go to Intel. So my thing is, I wouldn't recommend upgrading to an older socket at this point, an older chipset at this point. It doesn't really make sense. You might as well stick with what you got. That isn't going to be, it's not a huge deficit that you've got, right? It's just something to think about. So I wouldn't go, oh, I'm going to upgrade and then I'm going to upgrade again. You kind of want to look at your upgrade cycles as not being like every year, right? You want to go like, you want to make these generational jumps. I had 30 series, 40 series came out, and I was like, maybe I'll see if I get it. But mostly, to be honest, the only way I was probably going to upgrade to 40 series was literally if someone was going to give me one. And I didn't really have any other reason to do it because I had a 3070 FE, which was fantastic and worked for pretty much everything I needed. And then I had the 3080 Tough Gaming one that I had as well, and that was perfect. That had me, I was done. I was just literally done, and I had the art card that I was running for rendering and all that sort of stuff. You don't need to upgrade every generation unless you're trying to be on the cutting edge. You don't really need to do that unless you're like a PC builder. In fact, one of the biggest PC building content creators out there is called Zach's Tech Turf. Really like the guy. He's really really awesome. I love the content that he makes. He is I'm pretty sure he's running like a 2080 Super. So you don't need to upgrade, you know what I mean? Like in terms of for what you use it for, it's all about people want to do like the latest, coolest thing, and I get that, and it makes a lot of sense in a lot of regards. When you're doing an upgrade cycle, is to go, okay, I'm going to catch up, you know, I'm going to do that like catch up game. But then if you're not doing that, if you're not playing catch up, there's really not much point. It's one of those things that is just like, it's very enticing to want to do, right? But ultimately, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not a waste of money because it's your money, and if you enjoy it and you like what you get out, it's fine. But you're not getting that bang for buck, right? And especially if you're going AMD, you really are focusing on bang for buck, right? So that I would genuinely say, I wouldn't upgrade to the top end of AM4. I would go for AM5. And then you're good for a good few years. And then you don't need to upgrade. You don't need to go any further than that. You don't need to do it again. You don't need to spend any more money. You could just do that one bit there. What I would say is, what I would look at doing is upgrade your AI. You can upgrade your AIO now. You can upgrade your PSU now. You can upgrade your case now. All of these things that you can upgrade, and they are smaller, like pockets of things. So you go, cool, I'm going to go upgrade the case. Yep. Brilliant. I'll upgrade the case. That gets me better airflow. That means like my components will like last longer because they're cooler, so on and so forth. Get an AIO, right, just to make sure that the current one is like obviously ready, and you can keep that you can keep that cool and keep it performing better. But then when you get the new CPU and motherboard and RAM, because you'll have to upgrade all three of those, when you do that, the AIO and the case are all ready for it. Right, so you've got the home for it to live in, and you've got the things like this. I always feel like the AIO and cooling is really like in an English house, at least, or like in an American house, it's like the aircon, right? You have to have the aircon and like, or the heating, or the whatever, or the water, like, or whatever you want to like refer to it. But the utilities running, right? Get the house right, and then you upgrade the stuff that you put into it. So that's how I kind of look at it. Normally still on a 6-year-old GPU. I refused to upgrade my 1080 Ti because the difference wasn't worth paying like 1K plus for. 50 series might be worth it now though. Highly recommend Night Owl going and getting a Founders Edition card. Personally, if you are doing that kind of upgrade. The only reason I say this is because they are at MSRP, right? The cooling isn't as good on the Founders Edition cards, but they look gorgeous. What I would genuinely say is I would go 5070 like I have, and I would just do it's like 180 quid per month that I'm paying 3 times. That's it. I say that's it. It's a lot of money still, but it's not more than that. And I would just leave it there. Just have it there as is, and then you've done that big old upgrade, you know what I mean? And your CPU and your case and your fans and your AIO and everything that's in there are absolutely ready to go. I think your GPU's like the only thing that you need to go upgrade, as I understand it, because you got the new motherboard, you got the DDR5 RAM. I think correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm pretty sure I know your PC. Your 1080 Ti is the oldest thing in there and the only thing that's not been upgraded. Is that right? It's more like hit the peak of this MOBO for some savings, as AM5 would most likely be later investment, as it's a lot to do in all in one go in your new CPU MOBO. You hear a slight echo? Shouldn't be an echo, just here. Huh. Let me just reply to a ping I just got, but no echo, just temps me. There we go. Sorry, just pinging Sam back because I forgot to respond to him on something earlier. Temps had a blonde moment. Oh, okay. Did she have me up on like two streams? So I think what I would like kind of say. No, listen, you did, didn't you? So what I would say, dude, is I would go, your CPU right now, don't worry about it. Don't panic about it. Leave it where it is. As I understand it, DDR5 is only going to get cheaper as time goes on. Because obviously, as DDR4 kind of falls away from the market, DDR5 is going to be cheaper to get, basically because it's going to be the main focus. We're kind of at that point now where a lot of people are ready to basically move over to DDR5. There's a lot of like support like falling away from that and whatnot. So I would focus just on DDR5, right, and have that as a thing. Like, it's the only old thing. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to. It's a great card, by the way. The 1080 Ti is a fantastic card, so I don't want to shit on it at all. It's great, but the whole point there would be to that. All right, I'm getting tons of pings. I apologise. So yeah, what I would say is look at getting a new case. One, because you can fit more stuff in there. I think go for something with the fans. However, I'm partial to encourage you to move to IQ Link. And because you don't actually have to fully move to IQ Link, you could just do it bit by bit. But the only thing is the IQ Link version of the 3500X is like 170 quid, whereas the fanless version of it is literally 75 quid. Your graphic card has plenty of room.
You can show the image. I will find I can't show it on this whilst I'm on this rig. I need to find a better way of like show. Oh, well, hold on. I could just show it, couldn't I? I could just literally show it on here. Hold on, let me do this. See if this works. I don't know if this will open on this PC, but let me have a look. Everyone from work is waking up now and pinging me. So yeah, I think you guys want to see this, by the way. You guys want to see this. This is good. Where is Inked? Here we are. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. This is the clearance that Inkt's. This is the clearance right now. After getting the slimline fans, this is the clearance that Inkt's GPU has got. Look at that. What is that, man? What is that? That is awful. Wait, is a Toyga, that one. Yeah, so we checked. So basically, the Sapphire Pure 9070 XT is the GPU is 300 millimeters, and the clearance for the Corsair 220T, which it's got. Sorry, the length of the case, not the clearance, but the length of the case is 395, which is like. Oh God. I was just like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? So yeah, anyway, he needs a new case. Oh, he's like that close, and I am like literally that close. So I reckon. So what I was gonna say is like, yes, I'm gonna tell you a few things, and it's gonna sound weird because I'm technically telling you not to buy something from Corsair, but then buy something else, so it's kind of evens out. 3500X, right? This case is gorgeous. I love it. It's sat right there. It's beautiful, and I adore it. I really do. It's a fantastic piece of kit. However, I am more interested in frame as an overall thing. So frame over time is going to become even more interesting, so you can kind of upgrade as you go along. So it's not like this thing that you just have once and then never kind of do anything with, which most cases are. Like 95% of cases, you can't really do anything with them. You get them, that's it, it's done, you finished. However, am I playing audio through a screen? No. Can you hear something? Can you hear an echo? Hold on. Is that gone now? Oh, could you hear like movement? Or was it literally my voice? You're right. No, you're right. You can. Temps isn't crazy. Temps isn't crazy. There is a slight echo. You are right. You are right. Yeah, it's the mic on the other side of the room. That was it. That was what was going on. Because it's like, there's nothing here, and there isn't anything here. It's over there. I don't know how that was left on, though. I never leave that mic on. That's weird. Anyway. Fair play. Fair play. Anyway, you wasn't blonde. I mean, look, come on, Temps. Like 99% of the time. What are we to think? I was about to say, aren't you literally blonde? Anyway, moving on. What I'm going to suggest to you, Inked, is that you don't get the more expensive case, which I realise that might actually get me in trouble at work. But don't get the more expensive case. Get the cheaper case, right? And if you're not running IQ Link, which I don't think at this point, because you've got so many upgrades to do, I wouldn't really panic about. The Frame 4000D right now is $79.99, right? In the UK.
if you get the RS ARGB version, well, first off, you could do this. You could get the RS version, which is just 10 quid, and that doesn't give you, so that doesn't have the RGB on it, but you could have that with 3 fans. So you're just focusing on cooling, right? However, if you get the ARGB one, the RS ARGB ones, you can get that's $99.99. That is going to give you the case, 3 fans, pretty much everything ready to go, which is 80 quid cheap. Obviously, no, sorry, not 80 quid cheap. It's like 40 quid cheaper than the 3500X. The reason I say to go for the look at doing the frame, dude, is because you'll be able to play around with the case. You'll be able to edit. You'll be able to do more 3D printed stuff with it. There's going to be like things that you can do, like your own custom motherboards and stuff like that. There's loads of things. So I would say personally, if it was me, I would be speccing out for you. I would go for the B650E for the motherboard. I would go, that's when you're ready to upgrade, right? Go for the Stealth Ice B650E Stealth Ice motherboard from Gigabyte, because I love it, but 2, because it is just gorgeous. And I think you'd really enjoy it because of that. Then I would look at getting like the Frame 4000D RS ARGB. I'd go for that. It's 20 quid for the fans. Decent, I think. Cheaper obviously than buying them separate, so utilize those. Then when you're ready, you can upgrade to, like, obviously when you get the AIO, you could get the AIO, and that's got that's IQ Link, right? The Titan is an IQ Link one. With that could be your step into the IQ Link ecosystem, and you can still run ARGB stuff and IQ Link stuff and still run it through IQ. So you still control it all in there. It just means it's just using 2 different systems, which isn't terrible, especially if you're doing it, like trying to do it gradually. That's a good way to upgrade. So Frame 4000D, or wait for the Frame 5000D. Obviously the Frame 5000D is bigger, it's a bit sturdier, it's got a lot of, it's got a lot more space, and it's got a lot more, it's got a lot better airflow because it's a bigger case as well. I think it has some IQ Link. What do you have IQ Link? I don't think you do in your build. Not that I've seen anyway. New fans? No, they're AFs. No, AFs. No. So you'll know because it uses a proprietary connector rather than the regular fan like connectors. Yeah. The AFs are very nice, but no, they aren't IQ Link. So one of the things is with this, what I basically would recommend is you go for something like the Frame 4000D, get the B650E motherboard, the AM5. No worries, Sam, you're all good. The AM5 CPU. When you're ready to upgrade that stuff. But right now I'd go for case and AIO. Those are going to be your 2 biggest upgrades for cooling and airflow and all that sort of stuff, which will just help your GPU in general, keep it cool and keep the whole case cool, which just like increases the longevity of your parts anyway. So I would look at that. You get the 3 fans with it if you go for the RSA RGB version, and then look at the Titan AIO. And what PSU are you running? You did tell me, didn't you? Did you tell me or did you not tell me? No worries, Sam. That's all good, though. I just seen your message there, buddy. 750 watt, but what are you running? Because I think 750 is like the minimum for what you'd be running for the 97XT. So I would look at some point to do a little upgrade on the PSU. Probably not too urgent. You are getting the minimum, but obviously if you're plugging a lot of stuff in, just be careful, is basically what I'd say about that. However, if you do upgrade, dude, highly recommend Shift, and I would probably go for 1000 watt. I'd probably go for 1000 watt, to be honest. One sneaky thing, by the way, a lot of people still buy white PSUs. You don't need to. I don't have a white PSU. I have a single white PSU because I've got 2 white PCs in here. I don't have a single white PSU because you don't need to. The PSU is unless it's going to be like an open case, unless it's got like the PSU shroud's got massive holes in it, I would not bother. Oh, it's a TX. Oh, okay. Like your TX, great. It's a great power supply. I wouldn't really panic yet, but when you do want to upgrade, I would go just hit the 1000 mark. Just hit the 1000 watt mark, and you're pretty much sorted. If you want, get the white one, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the RMX 1000X is probably what I'd go for. RMX 1000X. If you go for the white version is... Oh, it's the same price. My bad. Sorry, I thought it was a little bit more expensive. It's not. So yeah, probably just get the white version. Get the Shift. Get the Shift. It's the same. It's the same amount. I thought it was more expensive. It's not. Why Shift? Great question. Why Shift? Does anyone know why Shift? Anyone in chat know why you should get Shift? How you doing, Ben? Good to see you, buddy. Does anyone in chat know why you should get a Shift PSU? Ooh, me. Go for it, Ben. Ben loves this. Now I'm a PC building nerd like Ben. Like, it's great. We get to talk about stuff. I feel like Ben's been waiting for years to be able to talk to me about this. By the way, I've just seen something over on TikTok. Apologies, we didn't have the chat over there. Danny, oh my gosh. Danny with the 100 diamonds. Thank you so much. Is this real? It is real. How you doing, buddy? I'm so sorry. I didn't see the chat over there. It wasn't showing up. And Toast, hello. Hello, Toast, over there on YouTube as well. I'm so sorry, guys. We only had Twitch chat up because we're looking at some stuff on here. So I apologize. Thank you so much for the diamonds, my dude. And Toasty, thank you so much as well from YouTube and TikTok. Toast is on both. I love it. How you doing, guys? You well? Danny, by the way, has done something really cool with their PC. It's absolutely incredible. They've actually inverted it. So it's an inverted PC and it sits on the left side of the desk, but it still has like wraparound glass. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. We need to get you one of our cases, Danny. We need to get you one of our cases where we can actually flip it, get you to invert one of our cases. I would say, so we don't have any particular inverted cases. I just want to see if we can get one, like a mod one, so you can use it though. That's what I want to see. I swear our frame cases should be able to do something like this, but we're gonna have to wait and see. But there's some really interesting cases on the horizon, Danny. If you haven't seen them in the place. How you doing, Toasty, as well? Good to see you, buddy. Toast, I think I've got an email from you, right? I feel like I've got an email for you. Apologies I haven't got back to you today. Today I've been putting out fires. I've been putting out fires today. It's been fun, but it's been challenging. It's a challenging job, but it's been fun too. Inked, I've just seen that you've just dropped me the DDR5 RAM. Yes, that's exactly what you should be getting. Corsair Dominator Titanium. Very much to the point, because Banjo Benji in chat is has done like wooden RAM toppers for me, and if you like that kind of thing, I'm sure you could commission me to do stuff like that. You emailed yesterday. I will get to it. I do apologise I haven't got to it yet. It's just been absolute chaos at work. So we've been doing a lot of. There's been a lot of planning with. I can't tell you guys like on stream too much because obviously this isn't Corsair channel, but like from the point of view of what we're doing, I don't want to oversell it, but I also don't want to undersell it. We've basically come up with a structure which has essentially never kind of been done, and it is a really interesting thing that helps creators and helps the brand, and it's really I'm quite impressed with myself, honestly, because I think I've done a really good job with it, and my boss even said I did a good job with it, which is very, very rare. Yeah, so Ben can do 3D printed RAM stuff. We actually just sent some stuff to Ben. Ben, did you get the light enhancement kits yet? What's the limits to what's on top of them? Ask Ben. Your imagination, I would imagine. Has Split Game? Split Game 2? I don't know what. The Portal game? Has it been confirmed? I thought it was already out. Splitgate. Yes, sorry. I was about to say, it's not Split Game, is it? I was like, I couldn't get the name out of my mouth. I don't know. I thought it was already out. Was Splitgate not out, guys? How you doing, though, Jay? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, it's out already, right? Yeah, you got it all sweet. Okay, so for those of you who don't know this, for those of you who don't actually like know this, and especially Danny and Toasty, if you guys are in, like, if you guys like the Dominator Titanium RAM, I'm pretty sure Danny, you've got some. If you like that RAM, I encourage you guys to reach out to my friend Banjo Benji, because he has made these gorgeous RAM. Hold on, let me see if I can get them up. I'm going to try and show you guys the pictures, because they are absolutely spectacular. I have them over on my tech channel. If you guys haven't checked out my tech channel, by the way, I have YouTube and TikTok are both tech. I have both tech channels. I'm just going to show you the BobDuck. It's instead of BobDuckNWeave, it's BobDuckNTech. I'm going to show you the RAM that Ben CNC milled for me. Check this out. Look at that. Oh, hold on, that's the Wave one. Sorry, apologies. Oh, you still get to see the thingy ones, to be fair. Oh, no, no, no. There you go, that's them. Oh, for God's sake. Why won't it pause? There we go. Look at that. They are stunning, aren't they? And he's got an upgraded version as well. He's got an upgraded version that he's working on, which has RGB in it as well, which is really sick. So yeah, if you guys actually want to commission Ben, Ben is contactable on, I'm going to say Twitter is the best place to contact Ben. But yeah, reach out to Banjo Benji. I think actually, I'm saying this, Danny, he's in the Discord. So if you want to tag him in the Discord and talk to him about it, he's actually in the Discord, the creator Discord. So, but yeah, he's the one who's built it for us. I'm going to be featuring some cool stuff around the content that he makes and the stuff that he does on my channel. So basically, Ben is going to make me cool things and I'm going to feature it. And we're going to do stuff like that. But yeah, they are absolutely amazing. But you could do a ton of stuff with a lot of that, not just that, but including frame as well. I still want to see if Ben can make like a wood front panel, like a customized wood front panel for the Frame 4000D and stuff like that. I really want to see if we can do really crazy, zany things. So keep an eye on my channels for the content, but also reach out to Ben if you want to have a look at something like customized and stuff like that, because it is very cool, very cool. Works only with solds? How do you mean, sorry, bud? Works with, no, Ben does a lot of 3D printing as well, so he does a lot of stuff that way as well, so it's not just 3D printing. Correct me if I'm wrong, Ben, have you done stuff with metal? I kind of remember us talking about metal at one point, but I can't remember if we actually talked about you being able to do it. And also, I'm just realizing we're almost running out of time here with this spec, because I need to show you the plan. I need to show you guys the plan. This is my content creator plan for the next 9 months, and I'm excited to share it with you guys who are here live. Get to see it before anybody else. You get to see the full video before anybody else. I'm going to show it here, and it will go live probably sometime tomorrow, like say tomorrow afternoonish to the evening. It'll be released, but you guys get to watch it basically like early. So if you guys want to see it in full, it'll be on YouTube. If you want to watch it on YouTube, or you want to watch it on Twitch, those would be the best ways to look at it. But you will be able to kind of see it if you're on TikTok or YouTube, of course. Mostly wood, 2D printing. I'm assuming that's 3D printing. Very limited, but yeah. And if I can, ceramic soon, which is just going to blow my mind. Ceramic is just insane. Like, the idea of doing ceramic stuff is just madness. But yes, definitely reach out to Ben as well. Me and Ben are going to look at doing some cool things together as well in the future, especially now we're starting to get some, like, from a content perspective, but also some other stuff which you might want to keep an eye out for. But anyway, Inked, we're going to finish off the spec, dude. So I would say, what I would say for you for upgrading first is going to be the Frame 4000D. So do the Frame 4000D. I think it's going to be your best upgrade that you can make, because you need more space for that GPU. You can get better cooling out of that, because you'll have the additional fans. You'll have thicker fans, which are obviously going to have more like airflow in. You're going to have more air pressure from them as well. So or airflow from them. Sorry. I would say the next one after that is going to be AIO. I would go for the Titan. It's going to be your first step into the IQ ecosystem, and it is just gorgeous. So then look at the Titan. Probably don't worry about the LCD screen unless you're panicky about it, unless you really want to, because you can actually upgrade to the LCD screen later on. Cool. So there's that. And then I think you maybe do power supply. Maybe think about power supply. Just doing that upgrade there. And then I think then you want to do your big upgrade, which is going to be your CPU, motherboard, and your RAM. And I would definitely look at Dominator Titanium for RAM, just because obviously the features that you can do with it, and it's just really solid RAM. We actually won some awards on our RAM. So I broke some records on our RAM. I say we broke it. Who was it? I'm trying to remember what it's like, Toasty something. I can't remember, the Toasty Croissant or something like that. I can't remember what it was. Or Salty Croissant. I can't remember the name of the user. I need to remember it now. But they broke some records for RAM on our RAM, which is amazing. I'm moving in a month. I need some good products to put in my room. Tell you what is great inspiration, and it sounds like real old people talk, and obviously coming from an older person, like, I get that. But Pinterest is just goated. Do you know what I should be? You know what I should get to do, and I should do more of, is actually showcasing more of the room here, because I could use this camera or this to be honest, I should use this camera to showcase most of the room. but I don't. Because this is obviously one shot of the room. But I might go, actually, I'll tell you what, I'm going to show you the rest of the room in here. I'm going to actually show you, I'm going to show you what my room looks like from the streaming side. So we're going to jump over there, and we'll carry on the conversation over there, and we're actually going to go through showcasing the plan to you guys. So I'm going to jump over there. You like these? You like these shots, Sam? You've not seen these ones before? Yeah, this is a manual lens, though. That's the only problem. This is a manual lens. I do like this shot. I do need to play around with the color grading on this, though. This doesn't work too nicely on this. But yeah, I might do this as a product camera soon. So it's like the focus is here instead. Can you do 2 AIOs? You do 2 AIOs and a system that's like a 9000D, which is like a super tower where you have 2 things. You're cooling the CPU though. You only have 1 CPU in most PCs. Who's hyped for Dying Like the Beast? Me, honestly. It looks amazing, doesn't it? But go for the suggestions, Sam. Go for it. But yeah, I really do like this one. I really like this shot. I just need to get a top down soon. I do think the keyboard one needs to be angled with the angle of the desk. How do you mean? The camera's off, to be honest. It doesn't usually sit here. I don't know why it's like that, but I'm not entirely sure what you mean, dude. You mean like flat? Go back to it. Because that's usually where it would sit. Well, I say that's usually where the camera is a little bit more angled that way, but yeah. One mo. All right, I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there. Let me, I do need to jump over to the other side though, Sam, so give me 2 seconds. Have you got what you need? Let me know when you got what you need, because I need to switch up. Cool, brilliant. Okay, we're going to go and sit over there, and I'm going to go through some cool stuff with you guys. But yes, Inks, you happy with your spec, dude? You happy with what we got there? Oh, we didn't talk about fans. RX Max fans. My current recommendation, because they are big, thick, chunky boys. However, I'm very partial to LX fans as well. Very, very partial to LX fans as well. Hey, Vector! Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you so much for that sub. I appreciate you. Sorry, this is thank you for the 3-month resub. Sorry, I was reading it. It was like saying one thing, and then it would come out really weird. Thank you, my dude. A bit late, I'm dropping my dude. Never late, never late. Arrive exactly when you were meant to. Right, we're going to jump over there. I'm going to show you you guys the rest of the stream. I want to flex in front of Danny and Toasty, or I want to show them my streaming setup. So. Hello. What was that? What was that noise? I don't know what that noise was. Inactivity. No. Don't you be doing inactivity on me right now. Oh, that was the noise, Sam. That was the thing. He's saying that it's inactive. So, Toast, are you on the full view? So that's where I was just now. So that's my standing view. I actually have I don't like doing anything if it only serves one purpose. So that over there is my standing desk where I do unboxings and all stuff like that, but also have a walking pad under here, and the monitor, as you can see, is just on a monitor arm there. So you can see the monitor arm in that shot, but usually it's hidden. Mic up there, although I've recently switched the Hollyland mic because it's amazing. These things are incredible. Hollyland Lark M2. Massive recommend for them. I wouldn't even go for the upgraded ones. I would get the M2s. They're great and they're on sale. But yeah, that's the standing one. And also in the morning, I do my walking on the walking pad. I need to get back to it, but basically I do my walking on the walking pad, and that's like my daily kind of like exercise if I don't get out of the house. So that's there. The white setup behind me, although one of the screens is off and I don't know why, I need to fix that. But there's the white setup behind me. It looks a little bit nicer when I get it on these shots, but it's because of the lighting's a little bit lower there. I do need to fit some RGB under here though. But yeah, so that's that side over there. That's the white setup, and this is the Blackwood setup, which is all, well, black and wood. So these are the setups. So I had 3 setups in here. Frame 4000D build sat there. I've got a 6500X build sat here, and then you can see there I have the 3500X switches over there as well. That's a bit of a panda build. The white sail looks great. That's the kind of look I'm going for. Dude, one of the best things I can suggest, and I'm pretty sure they're on sale. These white panels are great. The Elgato ones are fantastic. However, if you want like clear cut, you might want to go for like sticker things. And I realize coming from somebody who works for Corsair, that's not like the greatest. Really like, here you go, don't buy those. But if you want like a square set, there are some great like panels to get. I would highly recommend looking at the ones, especially if you're going for like a ice style design. There's some great like angled like polygon style ones. They're pretty sick. Or you could go for the white panels. They make these panels in white as well, which I think personally look really great, or like greys and stuff like that. Bob panting in a team's call every Monday. How do you mean? Why am I panting now? They're actually sending you some. Oh, sweet. That's awesome, Toasty. That's so cool. I need to bring this over here because I'm going to show you guys something on this. We've got like 20 minutes until the walking pad. Oh, dude, I do. Yeah, I have to. My boss has told me I have to tell people when I'm in a call with them that I'm on the pad because he says it's not a nice sound. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Right, would you guys like to see this thing? Why have I got 4 notifications on Discord? What is? Oh, jeez, crikey. Oh, okay, my bad. Oh, there's some amazing Pride Shakers. That's so cool. That's really cool. There's some Pride Shakers for Advanced GG. They've dropped some Pride Shakers. They look really pretty. I love the Ice Shaker top. They are nice. Only 4? Only 4 what, buddy? Only 4? Oh, God. Here we go again. We're giving me pings. Oh. I've got it, Sam. I like that. I like that. So, okay. I will do that, dude. That is really good. No, I like that, dude. Thank you for that, man. Thank you for taking time to show me that. That's really cool. So actually, Toast, I'd recommend this to you. There is I haven't done my video on it yet, but there is Starfield. There is a Starfield collection from Drop, and it's stunning. The white mouse pad is absolutely gorgeous. Highly recommend. I'll be doing a video on it soon on my tech channel. But yeah, very, very nice. Right, brain's not saying, guys. I'm going to showcase this to you because I've really excited to share this. I might have to share the 720 version with you guys though, just because of the size of the video. The main one is like 2 gigs, and I don't think I can showcase. I don't think I can send over the 2 gig one and get it showed to you guys quick enough, if that makes sense. Hold on, let's see if I can do this. Hold on. Let me go studio mode, see what I can do here. I might be able to just show it from this screen, and if I can do it from this screen, that'll work. Yeah, let's do that. Ultra wide nested gameplay. Let's do this. We're going to go and do display capture, add existing. Okay, that works. Okay, that works. That works quite nicely, in fact. Okay, we should. This might be a little bit off. I can't see though because it's too small and I have old eyes. So let's have a look. Yeah, that's okay. Sweet. Okay, I'm going to show you guys this. So we're going to pause this here. I'm going to bring this up and I'm going to show you guys the plan. We're going to go through the plan. If you guys haven't seen this before, or heard about this before, this is essentially my plan to upgrade my... Oh, I didn't have streamer mode on. I'm getting all these pings now. Streamer mode. Enable, because everyone's pinging me now. And yes, by the way, if you do grab anything from Corsair, by the way, if you do actually grab anything from the web store, make sure to use my code Duck. It doesn't benefit me in any way except it makes me look cool. I only advertise it on these channels, so if you do want to support other creators, there are other creator codes out there. But if you do want to use my code, it's code Duck. If you've got those recommendations from me, you're more than welcome to use them. But I would also encourage you to go check out other creators as well. Right, I'm going to show you guys this. This is the plan. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. You need to let me know if the audio is coming through. 14 minutes. This is like a 10-minute video, so we should be right.
I've got a plan.
Did you guys hear that? Did that audio come through?
I've got a plan. I'm going to try and make £9,000.
That is coming through, isn't it? Cool. Right, you ready? We're going to run through this.
I've got a plan. I'm going to try and make £9,000 in 9 months as a part-time content creator with a full-time job, with a new house to renovate, and a wife and kid that I occasionally need to pay attention to. And on top of all of that, I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it, and along the way, how it all worked. So make sure to subscribe here and across all of my other channels to keep up to date with my progress. Right, let's talk about the plan. The first thing to do when doing literally anything in life is to understand the why. If you don't understand why you're doing something, it's really hard to anchor back to any kind of reasoning around anything that you're actually doing. This doesn't just apply to content creation, but literally any decision in life, big or small. So, why am I doing
Pearls
this?
of wisdom.
The main reason for this project is that I'll be working to create a new studio in a larger, dedicated space that will allow me to take my content even further. The goal is to completely convert my garage into a new studio, and to do that, I need £9,000. I'll be working with brands that I've worked with before, and hopefully some new ones as well, to showcase their products across my channels, to highlight their products' benefits, both where I am now and in the new studio, as well as showcasing to creators how to successfully pitch to brands and create content that has instant and long-term value. Throughout the
Right, I'll just pause it there because Toaster's got a great question there. Hey, Cuphead over there on YouTube Shorts. Welcome on in. How you doing, buddy? The camera that I'm using here is a Sony ZV-E10 with a 50mm lens, and I'm just using a key light at the back here, light to the back of the right, a key light air to the back left, and I'm using a newer tube light just over this side here, which is my fill light there.
Plan, I'll be as
really easy to
transparent as I
replicate.
can on social media about my progress in an effort to bridge the gaps between creators and brands to help both sides find more common ground on paid work and the value that it provides both sides. Considering that I have a unique insight, both since I am a creator and I work with creators in my day job. I've separated out what I'm going to do into 3 separate pillars. These pillars focus on my abilities and the content that I want to produce. First off, I plan to collaborate with gaming brands and developers to help launch their games and products, as well as providing unique value through my design content, where I'll be creating digital assets to go alongside the games that can be published by the brand themselves or shared out on digital marketplaces like the Elgato Marketplace. Secondly, content coaching. I plan to share my progress across this project via the StreamSite channel to not only highlight the brands that choose to take part in this, but to also help change the landscape of creator and brand relationships. As well as this, I'll also be sharing my paid one-on-one pitch consultancy services for anybody who's looking for specialized and dedicated help. Finally, I'll be focusing on tech,
just to highlight that, by the way, if anybody's actually interested in working with me on the consultancy side of things, I have a 100% success rate so far. My own pitches have a success rate of 93%, as in 93% of the times that I've used my pitch deck or my pitch deck skills or like my media kit to be able to basically attract a brand for work, whether it be product or paid work. I have a 93% success rate on my own content, right? Which is very high considering you see how much of my brand performs well. However, all the stuff that I've done for other people where we've done dedicated pitch content and consultancy, 100% success rate.
Up and PC building content.
So if you want some help,
I've already built a fantastic studio here with some great capabilities, and I've got a ton of experience in not only doing product reviews, but also tech tutorials, and I'll be delving further into setup and PC building content. Now that's also a big part of my daytime job. These here are just some of the brands that I'm planning on working with. Some I've already worked with before, and some I'm looking to work with in the future. The key
Which
piece
is
here
really
that I'm
important, by
looking
the
at
way.
brands that I've already had an affinity with or admire what they're doing in their specific niches. A lot of creators tend to run off and want to collaborate with anyone and everyone. And the big problem that that creates for brands is loyalty. Having a creator work with you on a specific thing and then the very next day going over to a different brand whilst completely within your rights doesn't help you grow a relationship over time. And as a creator who is still very much on the smaller side of things, one of the biggest strengths
Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to let you guys watch this. I'm going to go sort Charlie out because he's falling out of bed. But give me 2 seconds, all right? Big shout out to B for doing this shot for me.
Engage with you and the brand that you're showcasing. If they know that you have a previous connection to them, even more so. So don't just focus on working with everyone. Focus on working with the brands that make sense to you the same way that you should focus on making content that also makes sense for you. For example, the gaming brands that I want to work with, I've either already worked with on one-off campaigns, long-term partnerships, or ones that I just want to engage based on my own
This is me
preferences,
manifesting
like
Wolverine
Marvel.
tonight, by the way.
When I went to start building my list of people that I wanted to work with, I looked at what made the most sense for this project and for upcoming releases. For gaming brands, I looked at what games they've got coming up. For tech brands, I looked at what made the most sense for this project. If I'm doing a brand new studio, I want to engage Govee for lighting, TP-Link for networking, Anchor for tech accessories, Gigabyte for PC building components like motherboards and GPUs. Everybody on this list is on there for a reason. So when you're making your list, make sure that you're approaching brands for the right reason and not just to line your pocket.
That's really important, by the way. This is one really important thing, is when you want to work with a brand, if you have a reason and you have a story to actually approach them with, and like there is a genuine excitement to talk about and a passion for that brand and the brand's products, it is so much more, like there's so much more potential in that than I think people realize, is because that stuff comes through not just in the content but in the work that you do together. It is invaluable. It's really important to highlight that.
Now we've covered the what, it's time to talk about the how. This part is really interesting for me to share because I'll be talking about what I can do and how much I'm going to be charging for it. At top level, we're going to be doing this across 9 months. And to be able to get to 100% of my goal, which is £9,000,
I really like I do really like the editing on this bit.
Which means that I need to work with up to 18 brands, up to 18 times, with each collaboration netting me either £500 or £1,000. While this obviously works for my project, you might be thinking that this wouldn't work for you if you're trying to do this full time. However, it does. When you're working out your rates, don't just go and listen to what another creator does. One of the biggest problems with that is that that creator might have a different viewership to you, a different size audience, the ability to be able to produce higher quality
I'm doing a
content,
whole video just
have a more
on this, by the way.
What you need to understand first and foremost when building out your
I'm going to do an entire video about value.
When you're just starting out, is to understand what you need and then work from there. As you've seen with this, I know I need £9,000. I know that I want to give myself 9 months to do that in. And based off of that, I know I'm going to be charging at least £500 per collaboration. This is based on my experience in the industry, the equipment that I have here, and the quality of content that I can produce, alongside the value that I'm
Which I
going to
love
add
why Toast
outside
asked me
of
about the
those
camera,
one-off
because it answered that
usage
question
rights.
straight off.
I have a total of 4 predefined packages. You don't need to have that many, but I do, so I can nicely and easily define
I
the
do like my
that I can
packages.
send out to potential clients. My first package is a short-form video package that includes cross-posting to all of my channels. I know that a lot of creators tend to charge for multiple platforms, and that's absolutely fine.
Hey, the
But
camera's
for me,
just, dude,
know
I
the
love it.
chances
It's
of
great.
collaborations that I'm
It
working
sells
on
it, right? Like
performing
it
the way I
proves
want them
my
to,
point.
and by extension, the brands increases if I put the content that I've already worked on everywhere. This isn't to say that other creators are wrong for charging for cross-posting onto additional platforms, but for me,
So
I want
true,
to give
Inked.
it a better chance of success, so I have a better chance of working with the brand again. Besides, I've already done the work, so posting to a couple more platforms isn't going to kill me. Alongside this, I also do supporting social posts.
This is a thing as well. Cross posting is like in the industry is become increasingly. There's increasing desire to not do cross posting without getting paid for extra cross posting. I get that. If you were a small creator and you are not bringing in views, right? If you're not bringing in like raw views on one platform, or actually realistically, if you're not doing it on it, if you've already done the work and it fits within your content, which is what you should be looking at doing anyway, with any brand that you work with, you should always try to look to see how you can fit it into your own content, right? putting it on multiple platforms is insanely valuable because you don't. We have creators that put stuff out on like one platform and start all their platforms, and on one platform they'll do like nicely well. They'll get like a good like a chunk of views, and they'll put it on another one. Like we had one person who had a video and they put it out on one platform. I won't say who, but at one platform it had like 30k views, which is really good. It's really solid views, and then they put it out on another one and it got 2.1 million. You gotta spread that out. And even if you're working with a brand, it's like, well, you're trying to hold it back, try it for the first couple of activations, see how it goes, see how that plays out. And then once you prove the value, then like if you have a video that goes absolutely gangbusters with their content, you're like, look, I can replicate that, or I can try like work to replicate that at the very least. That's when you start being able to ask questions about, hey, can we start looking into like paid stuff? That's where that works.
Of products or shout outs to the brands for
but if you don't have
this
numbers,
also helps to prime my audience around what I've been sent.
You need to take a different
I'm
route
going to be talking about. Through this, I produce additional photography on top of the video work that I've already done, and on top of all of that, I provide a minimum of 180 days boosting rights, as well as including usage rights for in-house digital advertisements for both the videos and the photography as well.
Turn the volume up
a lot of you might not realize this, but providing brands with the access to the content that you create for their own adverts and socials is one of the single best ways to leverage the work that you've already done and increase the value that you provide to the brand.
Again, this is another thing. People don't like giving stuff out to be able to use in ads and embeds. Biggest thing you can do is give the opportunity to do that, at least to begin with, and then go, hey, how did that perform? Did that perform well? So I don't know if he's still here. I don't know if Night Owl's still here. I don't want to talk about Night Owl if he's not here, so it feels a bit cheeky at this point. But genuine success story there. Genuine success story there for like our kind of like, here he is. Night Owl, do you mind if I talk a little bit about that? We've got about 3 minutes left, so I got it. What, are you all right if I kind of talk about it?
For monthly usage rights and apply late fees if the brand goes over a couple of days of that usage, but ultimately,
fine if you're not.
That's
absolutely fine if you don't want to talk about it in public. That's not a problem.
Makes the lives of the people that I work with at the
brand.
So,
Night Owl has proven to execs at Corsair what I've always known is that if somebody isn't hitting insane levels of views, but they have good content, there is ways to get value out of that content. Quality of content is another bucket of value. Views and engagement, is the same traditional bucket of value. Quality of content and what you can do with it, including like usage rights and so on and so forth, is another bucket that you must not forget as a brand or a creator.
Which again provides a lot more value than you'd think. A lot of folks don't realize that you aren't technically working with a brand. You're working with an influencer manager, a PR person, or even an overworked community manager. Ultimately, you're working with a person. And the easier you make their jobs, the easier it's going to be to get more work through them.
I will do a video about that. I might even get. I might even actually see if Night Owl wants to do a little collab with me on that, because I would love to do a video about that.
I particularly enjoy making, and then allows me to utilize all of the video that I've shot in the long form video and cut it down to a short form video to again provide more value. But also to provide more content from my own platforms. Because again, I'm trying to work with brands that make sense for what I'm trying to do with my content. My third package is focused on live stream content with supporting short form video. This can work great for a game launch where you create short form video pre-launch and live stream the actual launch of the game.
Hey, Ben's there.
Like
Ben Jerry on there.
Or physical products that you can showcase. Finally, my fourth package, which is my most unique package, contains a live stream, but also includes digital assets that
I'm going to skip this forward a little bit.
Reach out to are aware that you are open to negotiation.
This is the thing as well. Let brands know if you're aware to doing that as well.
Again, the easier you make their lives, the easier it will be to do more work with them. And that pretty much explains the plan. I'll be documenting this entire process as I go and look to do recaps as the months go on. If you want to keep up to date, make sure you follow me on all of my socials as content will be spread out everywhere. And
there we go. We'll leave it at that, but because we are at time now. But yeah, just really remember there is a lot of like really like cool little bits of things that are going to be dropping across this. So if you haven't already, make sure to follow on StreamSite, make sure to follow on BobDuckNTech and all of that stuff. We do need to switch over now though, because it is Summer Games Fest. So let me just switch. Hold on, where is my thing? Ultra wide nested, hide that thing. This is the thing for the other thing. And we are going to be chonking on to this now, which I'm very, very excited about. Let me just... oh, no, I closed the window. No. We're going to watch on YouTube, I think. I'm going to try and get, like, a high resolution. Night Out, honestly, it's really important that, like, brands start doing a bit more of this. It really is. And hopefully that will happen a bit more as time goes on as well. Hold on, let me go cinema mode here.
I love the energy. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest.
Hello,
To
Jeff.
celebrate what's new and next in video games.
His name is Jeff, by the way.
Every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our
I'm going to get rid of chat
Thank you
because...
all for joining us and giving us your time. And special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date, and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead. Over the next 2 hours,
what's going on
we're going to give you a
weird.
whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios big and small. From Lego bricks
Toast,
to
thank you for the
puppets,
sub over on YouTube, by the way.
zombies to Marvel
You guys ready for
heroes.
this? I'm super hyped for
This
this.
show has a little bit of everything, including, yes, some brand new game announcements.
Temps, you didn't tell me something about Battlefield 6.
Now,
You can
before
pick
we
which
dive
weapon.
into
You can
the
have any
excitement,
class, have
let's
any
take a
weapons.
moment to recognize
You didn't tell me
just
that.
how dynamic our
That might
industry
change my
has become.
mind. That
Here's
might
a
change
look
my
at
mind
the
on Battlefield.
Top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units, according to Game Discover Co.
God damn, look at that,
Lots
though.
of great
What
games.
a
Now, the
weird
list includes
mix-up.
beloved
And that is
franchises,
so
but
good.
sitting proudly at number 1 with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game.
I still
crafted by a
haven't
passionate
played
team of
Repo.
just
Should
10
we play
people
Repo,
at
guys?
Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden. And closely trailing it is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's inspiring that these indie creations
I've
stand
barely
side
seen
by
it.
side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake.
Repo is so fun.
Now let's
All right, should we play that one day?
Claire Obscure
I tell you what,
from
I tell you what.
Sandfall. Okay.
I tell you
Might
what.
get some nominations
What
at
we
the end
should
of the year.
do-
We're not there yet, but it is a
What we should
monumental
do is have it. I'll have it
achievement,
as a sub goal on
winning the highest
Twitch.
user Metacritic
Avengers
score ever
2,
recorded for a
bro.
game,
If they
all
say
from a
Avengers
team
2,
of
I
under
will
30
actually
developers
collapse.
who bravely
I would
stepped away
actually
from big
collapse into a
publishers
heap.
to
I would be a
forge their
puddle.
own
I
path.
would wake up my
One
child.
thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal,
I would be
today's most innovative
screaming,
projects
crying, throwing up,
increasingly
quite frankly.
emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. And that's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events
I'm not gonna
help
lie,
remarkable
he is
games,
right, and I
big
was very
and
much like, I
small,
was to
find
begin
their
with,
audiences.
I wasn't
And hopefully,
panicking
if you're
about like
watching
Summer
this
Games
show,
Fest and stuff
you'll
like this,
discover your
but
next
without
favorite
E3,
game. So,
this
in
is
that
E3
spirit,
for us now.
Let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big. In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team.
Okay, should we go full screen for this? I feel like.
Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
Oh, are we starting with a new game? Oh, it looks a little moody. I like it.
You think you're the Harbinger.
Okay.
You might be.
Oh, okay. This is gonna get demonetized on YouTube, but damn. I'm in there. I'm in there already. You got me. You got me. Oh, what's wrong with that dude's face?
They know naught of your nature.
Behemoth, right? It says. This is Mortal Shell, right? This is Mortal Shell, isn't it? Oh my god, that looks grim. That looked like Mortal Shell. I swear it was. Oh damn! That That suit of armor is cake up. Absolutely. What the f is that?
They worship you.
That's Mortal Shell. This is Mortal Shell, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah? I feel like Temp should know this, because I know you've seen Mortal Shell before. I know you're a fan, aren't you? This has got to be Mortal Shell. You watched Fens play along with me. I know that. I know that much. This is going to be a Fen game. Mortal Shell 2. I freaking knew it straight off because the thing, yeah. That looks good. That looks good. Oh, damn, there's beta. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Doesn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come. But right now,
That's a hell of a
Nexus
debut. I
War,
like that. A
Galactus
strong start.
Fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events.
Right.
And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
I might check that out. Because this is pretty sick.
Bad feeling about this.
That noise is so much fun. I love it. Bro, since when have X-Wings been in the game? I've been away from Fortnite too long, haven't I? Not interested in this? You're not a Star Wars fan?
Think I saw Jonesy. All right. Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who's set to release his latest project in just a few
Hey,
short weeks.
Lightning!
With
Thank
each
you
of
so
his
much for
games,
this.
he
Thank you so much
pushes
for this,
the
buddy.
gaming medium in bold new directions, and we are honored to
Is
have
it
him with us
Kojima?
for the first time at Summer Game
Oh,
Fest
no?
in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Oh, freaking, of course it's Kojima, man. I was like, I bet it's Kojima. Yeah, it's Kojima. Fortnite did kind of fall off. That it's definitely
Great to see
suffering this month.
Mr.
It's had its
Kojima, here
biggest
we are.
dip.
The World Tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you here. We are so excited for DS2. So let me ask you, Mr. Kojima.
This is
you've
crazy
worked
that
for
it's
many
Summer
years
Games
on this
Fest
project. What
and
do you
not-
hope players take away from DS2 when they
And
play
not
later
a
this
state
month?
of play.
まあ DS1 が出た後にコロナになったの
Well,
で、
we hit the pandemic after
まあ
we released
僕ら皆さ
DS1.
ん、まあ、コロナを体験したと思うの
Everyone
で、
experienced
そのコロ
the
ナを体
pandemic.
験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをも
show
う一度ゲー
something
ムをプレイし
new
ながら、
connection
まあ、考えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about
Damn,
playing the
that
game,
was-
it's coming out later this month, but right now, I
Damn,
know
that
you've
was
prepared
that
a
was
special
good
exclusive
translating
clip for
from that dude.
SGF.
Like real, that was
Let's
like
take a look at
real
this.
time translation. That was actually like I couldn't do that. I still need to complete Death Stranding 1. I'm a massive Kojima fan, but I haven't played Death Stranding 1. It just, I don't know. I do get you, Toast, though. Like, Fortnite has, like, suffered recently. But I will say Fortnite is actually one of the most impactful games in gaming history for a lot of reasons that we're going to only really start to see in the coming years just because of Unreal.
Welcome. Have a seat.
But I do agree with you, though. There is that element of it. It is struggling a bit more than it's struggling more than it has before. To be fair. Hold on, let me turn off the captions here.
No smoking, please.
Is that Troy Baker there?
So you are Neil Varner.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do? For a living?
Oh, I thought that was going to be my bad. I've completely misinterpreted that.
I'm a porter.
So thank you. We're good for the day.
Okay. Thanks.
Did he just blip?
Neil,
What?
so you made it then.
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
Skip for spoilers, likely.
The girl. You're alive. Stop. 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 Stop.
Nothing makes sense in a Kojima game.
So much
Like, at all.
mystery.
And I kind of
Well,
love
that
it
was
for
a
that.
clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy. Mr. Kojima.
まあ DS2 で非常に重要なキ
In
ャラクターです。
It's a very important character,
ニールとルーシ
Neil
ー。
and
で、
Lucy.
まあちょっと詳しくは言えませんけ
I
ど。
can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手にカニ座の刻印が
You
2人ある
saw the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあって、
So they have
これが
this
物語に
deep
大き
connection
く関わってきます。
and
で
reveals
前回
throughout the
クリ
story.
フっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
ま
last
したけ
time
ど
on
マツさんがや
DS1,
って
we have Cliff,
で
who was
物
played
語
by
的には
Max.
彼はもういなくな
And
った
of
の
course,
で、
by story,
まあ
you
2では
know,
出
he
せ
will
ない。
not be in
で今回
DS2.
ニールっていうのが
But
マ
this
ツさん
time-
の
spoilers.
代わりに
Neil will be like
役割を担って
playing like the role that
登場
Max
します
did for DS2
で
this
まあ
time.
彼にすごい人気あったので
Wow,
Cliff was a
Hideo.
very
まあ
popular
首を越える
character.
ような
Just ruined
But I
it for me
think-
now.
そしてまあ
Ruined it for me
Luca
now.
To kind of
Thought
like
it was
top
PG.
that
Ah,
character.
it's-
So
that's-
Luca
that's-
Marinetti was a great
it's-
actor.
That's
I
tame
think
enough. That's
it was great. He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character,
も
Neil,
う
too.
20日後にゲーム出るんで
Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers, you know. That's
I know.
what I brought today.
But there is more to share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast. He'll be sharing a new demo of the
I'm not
game.
sure that
game
might have been a
live
spoiler.
gameplay
It was
demo,
definitely a spoiler.
Alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
ニールのゲームプレイシーンっていうの
Yes,
を出し
I'll
ます
show you
ので
the gameplay scene of
見
Neil.
に来てください。
So hope you enjoy.
there's
We'll join
gameplay?
us Sunday, too.
Excellent. All right. Thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you. All right, and now
I
I'd like to
can't
introduce
tell if
my
they're
co-host for
friends
Summer
or
Game
if
Fest.
Jeff is
She's
just like a
along for the party,
massive
a veteran
fanboy.
games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second. Please join the incredible Lucy James.
One of my monitors is freaking out, which is messing this up. Hey, it's Lucy.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new
We like
project
Lucy.
from
We
Raw
like Lucy
Power
James.
Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
What? Temps, calm yourself.
Not kill.
Calm yourself.
So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands.
Calm down, Tempers. Calm down.
Ambitious men do not listen.
Tempers is just like, he's drooling right now.
But war
The
found
heavy
me.
breathing. I'm so.
I became like them.
I'm not gonna lie. As a
Prayed
as a
I could
voice,
win
it's up
redemption
there.
for my deeds.
Oh look, that one's got pretty hair.
Once taken, have only one ending.
Ooh!
I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death.
Okay, this looks cool. What is it? Is this...
But that's just my story. Go
what?
write your own.
That looks nuts. Okay, there's early access in 2026. That looks insane.
That was a very cool new project in a brutal European medieval world. Now
Watch it be
it's
PC
time
only?
to hang on to the edge
Master
of
Race.
tomorrow. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise. Crossworlds
Sonic.
brings other worlds and familiar faces to Sonic Racing, including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
Who are the surprise characters? Charlie would go mad for this, honestly. For the biggest Sonic racing game ever, Robotnik. Featuring a huge roster of characters and tracks from across the Sonic universe. I should do VO. Honestly, I'm so good. And beyond. Hatsune Miku's in this. That's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. No! Yakuza, for anybody who's not sure. That's Persona, right? Yeah, it's Joker from Persona, right? I've not really played Persona, but I know the character. I know that will be huge for some people. That's kind of nuts. Was that Yuri? Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I can do that.
Coming in September, but that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
No way.
Thank you, Jeff. I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing Crossworld is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and Sega Arcade Racing Team.
How's things, pal? You well?
You can feel brand new experience from the new future travel ring, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking.
Oh, no way!
So you can race against all of your friends across
actually brilliant.
all of the platform.
That's
Lastly,
really cool.
I have one more thing I'd
Crossplay.
like to show everyone here
Doing
today.
really good, dude. We've had a great
Take
evening
a
so
look
far.
inside of the travel ring.
We had a really good chat about like doing like PC specs, which is great fun. Shut up. Okay.
Sonic. I guess you
Is
could
it
say
me?
you
Is
gotta
it
go
me?
craft.
Or is Summer Games Fest?
That's all I want. That's all I want.
Is Summer Games Fest
Next,
like
we're excited to reveal a
E3?
brand
Like feeling
new
like
action
E3?
RPG
Do you know what I
from
mean?
Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark,
It's there.
fantasy world
Mortal
and
Shell was
uncover a
amazing.
vast
Death Stranding
story
2.
that eclipses
You got freaking
time.
Sonic, which has got Minecraft in it, and like the Yakuza characters, Persona characters. Like, damn, this is up there, bro. What are we looking at here?
Time.
I thought it was like Soul Calibur to begin with.
For some,
What the frick is
heals.
that's cool. Okay,
For
this is
others.
that looks very horror-esque, and the other one look.
it wounds.
The other one looked very like
For
anime-esque.
our world, it promises only.
Wait, is this Soul
oblivion.
Calibur?
Our hopes lost
No, is this
long
the
ago.
is this the Switch? Is this the Switch
But you
From Software game?
have the
Yeah, this is
power
what
to
I'm thinking it might be.
change
This is the one
all
that's on the
of
Switch.
this.
Is this Switch exclusive from Soft? I haven't really looked at it much. Okay, these art styles, I'm confused.
If time were a weapon to wield, could you undo the sins of ruin? In this time, or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
I'm a little bit weirded out by the art styles, like the clash of the art styles. It feels strange. And now the combat looks like Devil May Cry. Okay. That's not. This isn't Devil May Cry, is it? Is it? Code Vein. Code Vein. Okay. That's good. Captured on PC, mixes development footage, gameplay and cinematics footage, not final. Section 9. This is from EG. I'm very interested anytime I see Epic Games come up on anything now, just from the technical standpoint. Like, even if it isn't my vibe, from a technical standpoint, I'm always interested when Epic Games is doing something. Oh. Bro, is this an isometric? Oh my god, that looks gorgeous. Oh, fuck no. No. This is like old school Resi control. Oh my god, I hate that. Oh my god, I hate it. This is so cool. So this has got like the old Resi like camera angle stuff going on, mixed with like what clearly seems to be very cool new mechanics around like
cool
enemy
new game.
splitting.
That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026.
That looked
to the
sick.
Epic Games Store and consoles.
That's the
Next, we'll
kind of
step
game
into
that
the
I'd like
black
to
and
play
white
again
world
from a
of rubber
mechanical
hose
standpoint. That
animation
looks
with Mouse
incredible.
PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
Yeah, definitely like the Little Nightmares kind of like vibe. Ooh.
At the heart of Mouseburg.
Oh, is this the first-person shooter? Like the... Yes, it is. I really want to play this.
There are those who would bend the city to their will.
Dumb wise guys and fake cheese wheels.
And those who do anything to save it.
I'm actually in love with this.
They won't even know what hit them.
Troy Baker, Jack Pepper, Mouse PI for Hire. That looks really fun.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from PlaySide. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their
looks
recent
really good.
launches of
I've been
Kill
watching it
Knight
for a while.
and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium, real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
Lord of the Rings? Fantasy franchise. Shut up, it's Game of Thrones. Oh my god. The animations. Oh my god.
You may think you know how the game is played. But this is not the game you know.
Alternate universe?
This is your legacy. You decide who wins and who dies.
It's alternate universe Game of Thrones. They're gonna kill Daenerys.
Game of Thrones. War for Westeros.
Okay, Charles Dance rating as well. Oh, it's an RTS. Okay, all right. All right. I'm not a huge RTS fan,
the
but
global reveal of an FPS
that animation was
action
sick, by the
adventure RPG.
wait. Action adventure RPG.
The great Silkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000 billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth.
Okay. Oh my good God.
My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this. The dawn of a new era. The era of
Atomic Heart, yeah.
Heart. 2.
I was about to say oh, there we go. Now they demonetize me again. Oh my God. Gravity. This actually though looks stunning. Oh my God. I still need to play 1 properly, to be honest. Just give me a call. Don't D'Amica me. Don't D'Amica me, folks. I don't want to get D'Amica'd. Aren't they evil? Look at these graphics, though. I don't know how anybody else feels about this, but... but... what the frick is that? This is getting raunchy. La, 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 la. PC and consoles wishlist now.
That's right.
Minimum system requirements
5080,
RTX 5080.
On Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game.
more like rump scare
world
toast.
on a global scale, and this time there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom. But that, believe it or not, is not all from Munfish today.
That's the funniest thing I've said in 2025, I'm telling you right now.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube.
Oh, sorry. Ooh. Ooh.
I can still barely believe it myself.
Okay, this, what you're seeing right here, was the pitch that I made from the game that I wanted to make was a world or a city that was like a Rubik's Cube that constantly shifted.
Though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness.
What the heck?
How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
Is this a battle royale? Bro, is this a battle royale? Or like an extraction shooter? This looks... Did you see the wall running? Did you see the wall running? Oh, this, okay, this is Atomic Heart, but is this... I'm confused. This is Atomic Heart multiplayer, I'm assuming then. Yeah, right? Like, what the...
Cute little guy. The Cube
trying to get me
is
banned
yet
or
another
something?
new
What the hell's
project from
going on?
Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic universe on a massive levitating cube you can see there, where the edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving. All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion universe. The new retro beat-em-up coming to PC and consoles this holiday with multiplayer fun from up to 4 players.
Beat-em-up fans are
15 Marvel
eating,
characters to play, but so far, only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
Oh, let's go. Who is it? Who we got? Who we got? I'm trying to remember who we already had, to be fair. Oh, Rocket? She-Hulk! Whoops. Oh, I love that. That's so cool. This is like Lightling's, like, I feel like Lightling, you're going to like this more than anybody. This is very much your type of game, isn't it? There we go, there's Wolvie. Venom in there as well. Oh, I love Thanos in the background there. That looks so fun, doesn't it?
This isn't hell.
That is not a good fucking strategy.
What is this?
Oh, hold on. What's it? What is this? What is?
Also,
is it?
You don't have a chance.
See, I would have said Neo 3, but we saw this yesterday. Neo 3 looks very different. So what is? This looks really visually interesting, but like, looks a little clunky.
Not enough. I need more. Pick your battle, piggy.
Do you know what I mean? It feels like a little bit slower than like a lot of the other titles we've seen, at least. I don't know if that's just me.
We both want the same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top. And it won't be a coward who runs for a jewel. Words never did well.
Looks like Ronin.
Sasaki Ganyu.
Oh, it's Onimusha. Okay. It looks a little bit slower than I expected, however. Looks gorgeous, though. Looks stunning. I'm assuming that is lore-based. And I'm like...
That was a new look at Onimusha, Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets. And this next
Come on.
project is one I've been tracking for a few years. As a team at Son String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline.
It's one of the games that I was thinking about.
What
it for
you're
a bit
about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal.
They're not really what I'm looking for, though.
Here is an unexpected new game
Rivals is
announcement
great.
that combines comedic storytelling
want a looter
and
shooter.
arcade fighting action.
I still want a
Check
looter
this out.
brawler. I still want a looter brawler in a Marvel universe. I basically want Avengers with Marvel Rivals art style is what I want.
Fuzzy, the tournament of a million punches, you'll get yourself killed!
An unadoptable orphan. Oh my gosh.
All right, you little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform you. Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
Oh damn. Visual, thank you so much for the Prime sub, buddy. I appreciate you.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
Take control of a flimsy puppet.
This mate ain't gonna beat it.
Meats beat. Oh my god. Toilets plunged. This, I'm unsure how gameplay would work here. Felt that. Felt. That looks so weird. I love it.
Super fun. Gotta wish list that, right? All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game in Deception We Trust.
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains.
Those are in-game. I was about to say that's. I believe that's in-game, right?
Only the chosen
That's pretty crazy.
find their way here, gathered from
What's
every
this?
corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs, engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow. Enough theatrics. I'll get to the point. Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every
Cluedo.
lamb. Lambs win by
It's
rooting out every
PUBG
wolf.
Cluedo Among
Such
Us.
simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up, buy items with the gold you
Cluedo
earn.
2? You mean
Chests
Tudo?
for weapons and armor, steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps, discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember. Deceit and deduction
Right,
are your
I need the loot. I'm gonna go
weapons in
try
this
and
game
here.
of life
I can
or
go try and do it
death.
here. Give me 2 seconds.
Your invitation awaits.
That was Killer Inn, a 24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix where you compete in a game of life or death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. And though it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
Breathe. Let your body settle into a slower rhythm. Clear your mind of all distractions.
Not sure if that looks fun or not. Yeah, it's a little bit. Yeah, it was an interesting one, that one, wasn't it? This is Arc Raiders, though, right?
Surround yourself with resourceful friends.
I've heard some really good things about Arc Raiders, especially off of the back of the other one.
Here, you are in control.
It's pretty. Oh, you played it, Ben? Yeah, we're gonna need an extraction shooter, aren't we? Those lines look very much like Atari. Yes, it's very much the Atari vibe. Ooh, ooh, ow. That's gotta hurt. October 30th.
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October
I love how
30th,
me and Ben are like
2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
Doc told me this game's awful though, so I probably won't play it. I'm joking. He's literally not left it. We might be in his ear, but he is his soul is on Arrakis right now. Oh, 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 oh yeah. I'm probably gonna pick this one up if I'm honest. It looks very fun, and I feel like it's one of those kind of games that will likely receive a lot of backing, because I feel like the world is unique enough for them to be able to do some cool things to pull from some lore. I also feel like there's a lot of stuff they can do around it as well. Do you know what I mean? Oh, they're going different factions. They're going their own way. Ooh. Oh, they started off friends and then they became enemies. This looks actually sick, by the way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You want the cake? I get that. Damn, what the hell was that? Still a better love story than Twilight. So launch is fully on June 10th, but there's head start available. That feels interesting.
I saw my world fall to ash.
Ooh, what the heck is this?
By the void.
This has been really strong this year, by the way. Both. So it's an open world. It's an MMO, dude. So it's an MMORPG, but there's a lot of good story weaving in it apparently. Heroes must rise. Join the Sentinels. Okay, this looks pretty. Oh, I love that. Like that just sound effects, like TikTok.
Neither man nor God, living nor dead.
Ooh. What's going on here then? What's going on here then?
Yet what then of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate?
The hands of fate.
To save what remains of our broken worlds. You need only take my hand. Return to the past.
Chrono Odyssey. I was about to say, we've seen this. We saw this the other day, didn't we? Join the playtest on Steam, June 20th to 22nd. Okay, that looks cool. That looks cool.
Every hero's tale begins with a trial. But the true lead of the story has yet to emerge.
This looks like a more realistic
Whatever's coming
Genshin.
next cannot be easy.
I will never forget my cause.
What is more compelling to you, sir?
Just as he once came
Genshin
to me,
Impact 2.
filling that dark tower with light.
Wallet drain. Nothing against Genshin, by the way. I do think like people spend way too much money in like gacha games, but I guess that's the main point, isn't
The
it? Really.
victors show no mercy to the defeated.
Blade and Soul,
People here
not a
despise
flippin' clue,
weakness,
my friend.
Worship strength and crave glory.
Not a
I never doubted that you'd end up
not a ruddy clue. If I'm honest with you, pal.
Curious. What ending have you penned for Septimus
Wuthering
this
Waves. Wuthering Waves. I just think Wuthering Heights anytime I see the word. Oh, everyone shut up.
in the vessel.
Let's focus. Okay. Oh.
Such a tiny nuisance.
Tiny nuisance. That's what I used to. That's what I used to describe inked.
Don't come back.
Oh, rude. There's some really good games on
That's
this.
Mio Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
That looks stunning. Oh.
Don't you see? We can't.
Come on, follow me.
This is spectacularly gorgeous. That was incredible. I'm playing that.
What a really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close.
All
An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Who are you?
Come to me on the day of Summer Games Fest.
My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter, Isabella.
Don Torrisi looks out for people around here.
Yes,
Sometimes
I
a
think that was on
client is feeling
PC.
less
So yeah, PC and
cooperative and
consoles.
we need to, teach them a lesson. Remind them of their obligations.
This is between us and Spadaro.
Where I come from, commitment means everything.
If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
Esa cosa nostra.
Hands off! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business.
This looks good.
It's family. Loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo?
All right.
And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyages captures the creative hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass,
Stud.
just like Split
Did you get it?
Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
Okay. Props, Lucy. That was a great joke. The story alone is meant to be 177 hours. Jesus wept. Lego Builder's Journey is 2 play. God, man, games just look so good. Even like I know like a lot of this is like not necessarily gameplay or anything, but like God, this is just so pretty, man. Oh my God, I'm in love. This is beautiful. I need this. I actually need this game. This is so cool. Getting on a rocket. Oh, they're looking at the rocket. Okay, that's cute. I thought they were getting on the. Oh my God, they got their own little rocket. This is be something I'll play with Scarlett. This is something I'll play with Ben. Lego Voyages. I love that. That was so cute.
Hello, Summer Game Fest.
Hello.
I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a
Hello,
few
Carolyn.
familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild
Serious
worlds
attitude.
and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yee-haw!
You could tell she loves her job. Oh wait, this is yeah, no, we've seen this, haven't we? This is is this the one where she comes off the page, right?
Ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to.
What the hell? SpongeBob D&D.
It's been almost 2 years since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat from disease
Liza
and
P.
puppet frenzy in Liza P.
New Liza P
Overture is a
DLC, right?
DLC expansion to Liza P that transports players back in time with new characters, environments, and of course, imposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
Right. Where's Wolverine, man? Where's Wolverine? Where's Iron Man? Where is all my Marvel goodness? Gimme. Gimme. So I've not played Liza P. I'm pretty sure it's on Game Pass though. I seem to recall there was like a difficulty issue when it first launched, and it was like insanely hard, but to the point where they patched it, or is that a different game? I'm trying to remember. Right, love. Okay, there's a sexy blue lady on it. I might play it. He just eat his face off. Oh my lord. Oh, that was mean. Oh my. Where's Titanfall 5? Bro, if they drop Titanfall 3, if they announce Titanfall 3, I'll fall off my chair. I will fall off my chair.
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right, next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
Inspired by a true story. No, please don't be. Please, no, please don't be a horror.
I sit at the front of the dinner table where you used to be.
No, I don't like this. No, I don't like this. No, I don't like this.
Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes. Plates of hay. Plates of angels. Plates of her legs. Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates and plates. The garden is lush and green, and everything's focused. Dinner's ready.
No. No.
There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I will feed, and I will bloom.
Yeah, what true story is that based on? Do I want to know? No.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Oh, hell
All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
That's a jump. I'm not gonna lie, and it's not, and this is a hard thing to do. Like, I'm not a huge fan of. Recently, as I've got older, I'm struggling with enjoying Japanese style. A lot of these Japanese anime style games. I don't really like how a lot of them play, or I don't particularly. I'm not a huge fan of the art style either. I don't know if it's a thing. It's just I feel a lot of it gets very samey over time. I get it's like a general art style, right? But I don't know. I don't know what it is. Is she firing a Gatling gun at endangered tigers? Did you see that correctly? But I can't. I struggle. I think especially recently, I struggle because I can't. A lot of the times, I can't tell one game from another, and there are so many games with very similar art styles. It's really hard to kind of differentiate. Oh yeah, I'm not. But this is the thing. I'm not saying it's not good, right? That's not what I'm saying. And I realize I'm probably coming from a bit of an ignorant perspective here. Is that Saitama? Okay, I changed my mind. Never mind. Crystal of Atlan and One Punch Man. Okay. I think so. Right. Okay. We're just seeing this is the third game in a row that has a relatively similar art style. If you didn't put the end cards and the start cards between these, I could believe or I could be led to believe that they're the same game. That's my problem. Maybe not this one. This one's actually the art on this is actually a little bit slicker than the previous two, I think. But you get what I mean. I don't know. Maybe I'm just uncultured. That's probably it, to be honest. Just a bit of an uncultured twit, to be honest. I will admit this looks better than the previous two. Like, it's actually just quite cool, actually. Another perspective. Oh no, and I agree with that as well. To be honest, Ben, like this very like for me, it's like I really enjoyed Elden Ring, right? And I very much. But the only other one that sold like that like FromSoft kind of is Bloodborne. Like Bloodborne, I think is distinctive enough from Elden Ring in terms of its setting and its style that even if it is, shut up, wishes on. Oh no, never mind. It's a compilation.
5.6 is available today.
State of Unreal was really cool, by the way. If you haven't had a chance to watch it, it's very cool.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Generally though, I think one of the
You're seeing me live
this tech here is really
time.
cool. That's real time like
will be coming to
which is
UEFN.
amazing.
It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
That Mongilsa dive will be
I
exclusively
still need to
on the
play
Epic Game
Obscure.
Store.
I still need to play Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Out of Words looks amazing. Or Info Testimonials? What is this? That looks sick. End of Abyss looks amazing. That looks so cool. Do you see what I mean? There's like games that like really just kind of like look and feel different. I feel like they have a different story. But also, I think from my perspective, I struggle with like the anime like delivery of like
genetic
dialogue.
Power across continents.
No, don't go. I
Now
don't want you to
it is
leave.
up to
You're
us
my best friend. Like that.
To nurture
Do you know what I
what we
mean?
have set free.
I mean, you could say the same thing for Souls Likes as well at the same
within
time.
this
Like, you know, it's like I get it, but like, I don't know. I don't know. It just
to help
I don't find
life,
that the way
find
a
a
lot of the
way.
dialogue is delivered in those is like enjoyable to me. Jurassic World Evolution 3. Somebody made a really cool idea, by the way, on Jurassic World like games. You should be able to create a park, and then when you complete the like perfect park and you do the first part of it, yeah, that which I think that actually kind of like looks at a little bit there. Is like when you complete the park.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games. 10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight.
I was about to say Shovel Knight,
Today,
right?
I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower. Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation.
Is
It's
this
a
the one we
bone-chilling
saw a really
adventure that
cool
blends
like trailer
intense
for where she was
combat,
explaining it?
free roaming exploration, and precise platforming.
Oh
As
no, that
Mina,
was
a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
No, I completely missed it. Oh my god, I love this. Oh my god, I love that. This is just the old person in me now, but this looks incredible. Oh, I actually love this. This is so cool. Sorry, I've got to show you. The thing they were saying about Jurassic World is like you complete the park and you complete the game. Like you finish the game, you reach all the achievements that you need to in the game, and then once you get there, right? Once you get to the point of it being complete, then basically you get to, it's like, yeah, you complete the
All
game,
right.
yada yada, and then
This is
the
a special
part
one. Our
goes
next
bad,
game comes from a
and
well-known
then you have to
developer
play
that
as
has
a
done...
first-person thing to get out.
Kyle Bossman, everyone. Final Bossman. All right. Well, let me see what this says. Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means 3 things. Number 1,
Cyberpunk.
You're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3, you're going to do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, Wade. All right, let's take a look.
Ooh, Red Band trailer.
What?
Hell yeah. Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest.
What?
Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming.
What?
Quintuple egg tropical farming
A freaking
sim
Deadpool game?
experience.
What is this?
Hi, new friend. Escape the turd burger of late-stage capitalism
What?
and enter a world of VR magic and wonder.
Please be on the MetaQuest 3. Please be on the
Care
MetaQuest
for
3.
exotic
Please.
pets, the elderly, and this fucking thing with hip-hop Satan. Oh, hi, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy is a total dick. What the hell? Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome.
Oh my
Who
god,
got
this
the
looks
lobotomy with
amazing.
fries?
He's just better. Wait,
All
what?
your dreams of being inside me come true in VR.
Oh, Mega Red, my dude.
Spider-Man gets Insomniac, and I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird? Whoa!
Yes, it's on the MetaQuest 3. Yes, let's go. Oh my god, I'm so chuffed. That's amazing.
With
That is
Neil
so
Patrick
cool.
Harris is Deadpool. All right. Last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light: The Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror.
That is insane.
Let's
I'm
take
so
a look
chuffed
at
for
the
that.
latest
Can someone
trailer
get me some
with
screenshots
big
of that,
news,
if you can?
the release date.
If you guys could get me some screenshots of like Deadpool VR, like the title card and stuff like that, that would be amazing.
What can you tell me about the Baron?
I'm very
He's a
excited for this, by the way.
narcissistic
Very
sociopath.
excited for this.
He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
Bow. Temp's bow. This looks really good. I want to see beast mode though. I want to see beast mode. Give me beast mode. Ooh, parkour looks even smoother.
I don't care how high his walls are or how big his army is.
Oh, that's sick.
That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me. All the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do!
Damn, this looks amazing. Did you just catch that? That looks sick.
Kyle, E&F is an old chemical factory south of the city. The Baron's men operate out of there.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
Language. That looked really cool.
There's the big news. Dying Light: The Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right. This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence. the bonds of friendship and the nostalgia of growing up.
Right, I need to go sort
Mixtape
Charlie out.
comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur, an
I'll be right
Annapurna
back.
Interactive. And this is your exclusive
know what
new
this is
look
like,
at
okay?
this
Let me
game
know
that
what I
plays
missed.
like a love letter to teenage memories.
What are we doing?
Hanging out, getting buzzed.
I've got to get out of this place.
At the end of an era, when everything's about to change, it's time to look back on your greatest hits.
Mom, who is it?
One moment. It's the pigs, darling.
Shit!
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before school's out forever. And with a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night. And The Cure. I love The Cure. Experience it for yourself. Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
I trust you have seen it. A beautiful world where harmony reigns. Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment? Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous. Take this. And just getting started. Let's put it into action.
The surge of power. Savor each moment.
Now, get ready. Everyone, are you with me? We will live on in this world. No matter what hardships await. We fight for a future filled with hope. Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Acts of Blood.
They left me with nothing. No justice, no peace, just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
Wait, this is the This looks like Sleeping Dogs. Act of Blood. I like that.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now it is
Wait,
time
that's
for
a
the
solo
reveal of the
dev?
next game from
Shut up.
Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
What is this? True crime meets seafood. I like that. That is mad for a solo dev. Scott Pilgrim, yeah, very, very cool, this one. I've just been writing a tweet, though. I want you guys to see this. Hold on. This looks really cool. I don't know if you guys can see this. Do you think I'll get in trouble with work? I don't know if you guys,
Scott Pilgrim's back with his fists flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets
we'll
of my
be
hometown
alright.
of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure
doing it.
with
I'm
a
doing
story
it.
written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back. But first, we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Ah, there you are. Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around. Now cease this foolishness and make your decision wisely.
Yes, mommy. Wait, hold on. Is Deadpool VR like already got a Twitter account? Do you reckon? No, it has not. What is this then? What am I watching? What am I watching? I wanted to get that tweet out. Wait, is this Sparrow League, Grayson? She definitely has a distinct nose, to be fair. First Descendant. Fair play.
Since the dawn of time, humankind has been obsessed
This is gonna be a meme.
with the hard.
The what? What is this?
Now, a glorious morning has dawned on something that's simply harder. Scum.
Okay. What was he doing to that?
Your hard just got harder.
Oh, so it's full launch. Got it. What is... Oh, now this. Right. This I'm excited for. IO Interactive, man.
What are you doing here? Come with me.
Great song choice.
At first, I thought it was just broken synapses in my head. Keep you
Nettie! Thank you so much for the raid.
I've been seeing things. Like a part of me that's
This looks
buried
amazing,
down
and I know
deep,
the team
just
who are doing the
knocking to get
PR for
out.
this. We are playing this.
I'll be seeing you around, Charlie. Maybe this is the real me.
Diaz, you were a good soldier.
Past tense. Retro. How you doing, everybody? Good to see you all. We're just enjoying a bit of Summer Games Fest. How was your stream, Nate? Oh, look at that. Look at that driving, though. That genuinely looks awesome. It is a good version of the song, and you do have a lot of bad versions of that song. How you doing, Brez? Good to see you as always. What?
Hi everyone, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of IO Interactive. We can't wait for you to discover Mindside when it launches on June the 10th.
Brez, it's your birthday.
From
Happy birthday,
Build a Rocket
my guy.
Boy and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City.
That
this
is
week,
cool.
This week we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions
As a
were
nice sneak and a hit,
heartwarming.
man. Nay.
It's coming in
Me and you
2026.
one day. Me and you
but
should
we want
team
to
up
make
and
the
see
wait more
if
exciting.
we could do Hitman
We
challenges.
are bringing someone into Hitman,
That
the
would
World
be
of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
Like, take turns, like who can do, or like split screen. Can you imagine that? Like across the, like play it like these, like do split screen, see who can take out the targets.
Shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal underworld.
Casino
He has arranged
Royale.
a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have
Oh
deemed
my
this
god.
I've invited these
That's
people for a reason.
nuts, bro.
I know their weaknesses.
It's
Mr.
actually
Rengay,
Mads as well.
He's too impatient, and Miss Bly, well, she likes a drink. Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree?
Actual
Mr.
Mads as well.
Le Chiffre.
Mads, they got Mads. That is really cool. Really
There
cool.
you have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very
I
unexpected
are really
way.
doing the work.
We know our
with
players waited
that
a long
license.
time
That's
for
really
007
good.
First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
Wait.
That's right. Everyone at Summer Game
Oh, it's
Fest,
live
please
now.
welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen.
Hey, let's go! Actually going.
Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff,
Okay,
but
man.
you're also
I'm not-
Agent 47's
Everyone
next
used to
target
rip
as
on
Le
Jeff,
Chiffre,
man. It's like, Jeff's
the
just trying to
villain we
be
know from
free.
Casino
Jeff's just
Royale.
trying to be... This
Yep,
is
that's it.
this is
And,
good.
you know,
With-
this is
without
I've always
having
had a
E3,
deep love
I'm
for this
so
character.
grateful for Summer Games
It's a
Fest.
role that means
Honestly,
a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when
About
Haggard
Q8
gave me the
wrong
chance to
is,
step into the
fine
shoes
wine.
of the Schiffer once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
So this mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Schiffer is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours.
Oh, that's sick.
For only 30 days, and if you play it, you'll unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing. All right.
Oh, it's only available for 30 days.
Thanks
It's
for joining
limited.
us for
Okay,
Summer
we're
Game
going
Fest.
to do that.
Appreciate it,
We'll do
guys.
that next week.
Thank you so much.
Thank
All
you.
right, great to see you.
We're playing that next week. We're going to stream that. That's fun.
Great stuff. All right, now here's the announcement of a new party game coming later this year that will
Party
delight
game.
Lego fans, made with over 1 million Lego
Thank you so much,
bricks,
Ray, by the way. Sorry, we
300
got very distracted by
minifigures,
that.
and
Thank you so much,
over
Ray. How is everybody
700
doing?
trillion
Curly, thank you. Sorry,
minifigure
Carly.
combinations.
Thank you for the follow, by the way. I appreciate that.
Saturday night somewhere, so make some noise.
Saturday night somewhere. I love that.
For a nail-biting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails.
This looks fun.
It's an action-packed contest to collect the most golden bricks.
But will you be helped by friendly krakens?
Is it a board
Hindered
game?
by evil monsters.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings?
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing mini-games, Ted?
Wait.
We've got more of them than you can count.
This is like Mario Party Lego, right? Yeah. Yes, that's exactly what I thought, Lolly. I was like, wait, hold up.
With surprises around every corner, anything can happen.
Yeah, Toast as well said it as well. We all said yes, Mario Party Lego,
Okay,
yeah.
but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra.
This looks good.
or
It looks
master
good.
wolf
Like,
smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen, Ted.
I feel like it's one of these things where it's like, it's a cool party game to have another party game. It's literally called Lego. It's literally called Lego Party.
Whoa, that is looking mighty tasty.
That's cool, but it is literally Mario Party.
All right,
with
next,
Lego.
a new look at a
It's
new
not even
team
trying.
shooter from Dreamhaven
Like,
and
don't even
Moonshot
try to,
Games.
like, fool you.
20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open
Did I
beta
say
starts
20
next week
players?
during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
Danger. Reactor overload.
This looks fun. Okay, this actually looks really fun.
Laser gun installed.
This feels bad.
Oh.
Now their ship is flying.
Oh, wait, hold on. I thought this was like the start of the thing, but these are actually like their own little spaceships that you can just mess up and take and like play around with. That's pretty sick. Like little like ship raiders.
Good thing that wasn't our ship.
Okay, that looks pretty sick. I'll play the beta for that. That looks pretty fun.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody
Guacamelee.
Saves the World.
Great
They're
game.
making a full 3D game
sorry.
that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Blighted.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this?
That sounds like James Earl Jones for a second.
The ancient rituals, the dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory. Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived and pass their knowledge to future generations. Until Sorcisto, in his lust for power,
this looks cool.
Consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight. You harbor it too, I see.
Oh, it's got like Hades vibes, this has. That's definitely not a bad thing, by the way. By any measure, that's not a bad thing. Nettie, what were you streaming, by the way? I didn't see what you. I didn't see what you were streaming. I didn't see if.
Should you fall?
If you guys, by the way, if you aren't following Nettie already, you need to be. Nettie's just such a lovely human.
Before the blight does.
And I guess she's all right at this streaming thing. Oh, she was doing. She was. I saw the photo. That was a really cool photo.
There is
That's a
more
really cool
Blighted
photo.
coming up right after the
play
show
Doom.
in Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Mundfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment.
I'm immediately getting Hunt vibes from this. Skier. Mundfish Powerhouse again. That's an epic. Oh god, that's. Ugh. Oh, that's pretty badass. But what the hell is this? Yeah, I feel it.
Poor little babies. All right, Mecha Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million
I had to
players
take my
in
headphones
total.
off because
In
even
this
when I
game,
turned
you
away, I
explore
could
a
hear it
sci-fi
squelching.
universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wish-listed game, players are clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well, here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer all been waiting for.
Nope.
Growing Martian zones force the Thalassic Federation to advance its Project Enterprise.
Oh, Mecha Break. Sorry, they did say this, and I was like immediately like, wait, what's going on? that horror game looks immense. I will play it. I will hate it, but I will play it. We need to go back to making horror games my sub-goal stuff, don't we? Sorry, what? Titanfall's getting a what? Where did that get announced? Where, dude? Where did... Don't mess with me, man. So you dude, yes, definitely send me the freaking details. Brez, I will never forgive whoever, I will never forget whoever put Titanfall 2's release date and like marked their marketing budget the way they did. Because they absolutely, Titanfall 2 has arguably got, I would easily say it's got the best first-person shooter action, first-person shooter story.
In this next title, small-scale players
Ever.
traverse the oversized world
It's
around them,
fantastic.
filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
We saw a little bit of this, didn't we, on State of Unreal?
Mechanicals approaching.
This looks really cool. That was a bit gross, that game, wasn't it?
We must
Toast?
now
The
face
thingy
a
one.
stark reality.
Ill. Ooh. Oh, damn, look at
The
this.
industrial civilization we were expecting to join. There's no more.
This is Grounded. This is Grounded. This is like Warframe Grounded. I ain't gonna lie, this looks sick.
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
That looks insanely cool. I'm all up for that, honestly.
2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well. Please check this out.
Which one? This could be anything.
Happy birthday to you.
MC Fixer is freaking out right now.
To you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。
What's going on though?
さてお待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それではこれからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
Oh, it was just a birthday celebration? Okay, that's cool.
I need a glass of wine too. All right. Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
Let's rumble. Alex. All right. Viper. Blue. Ingrid.
No, it's not. It's King of Fighters, isn't it?
Street Fighter 6.
Oh, Street Fighter. My bad. I haven't played Street Fighter for a long time. Like, I think honestly, the Street Fighter I played the most was Street Fighter 2.
Flag time, baby.
I was getting Team Fortress vibes in this. Wait. I like the style of this. This looks pretty cool. We usually end with big ones, so I feel like Silk Song's coming. So that's like a really highly requested one. But like, yeah, I want to know where I want to see where Wolverine is. I want to know where Iron Man is. I want to know where Blade is. I want to know where all my Marvel games are at. We've got Deadpool VR, like stealth, like announcement there. Do you know what I mean? Like, where's the rest?
Wish list now.
That looks fun. The trailer felt a little bit.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio
Xbox
Night Street
Showcase
Games, which is the ultimate
tomorrow.
game of capture the flag set in the 1970s. As you saw, the closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi, Watchalong, Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th.
I think we've seen a little bit of this before, haven't we? I'm pretty sure we've seen a little bit of this. Yeah, 505. I'm pretty sure we have anyway. Because when it first started, I thought it was Once Human because it had that kind of vibe.
Really what you wanted?
Fate is all set in stone.
Nate's going to be playing this one. I can guarantee it after playing Wukong. Tomorrow, yeah, Xbox is not being funny. Not being funny. Xbox after State of Play, which was fine. After State of Play was like okay. It was fine. It felt a little bit lackluster, but it was like it was alright, right? I think Xbox is gonna absolutely smash it. Sharp, is it? I still not played Wukong.
What will it take to finally awaken you?
Interesting. It's currently in beta. Oh, I didn't know that. That's really cool.
Gotta rescue them. This is what we gotta protect. We cannot kill them. People's dreams get snatched up out here.
Find Rizzo, find Master Kill, find Jill, find Method, find Rewind, you find Capital, find Ghostface Killer.
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
I was about to say, like, this is Wu-Tang, right? What? Yeah. It's like we go through. It's like, I just say Method. Okay, this is a vibe. Oh my god. That looks freaking gorgeous.
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play. This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
I had a problem with it. Not a problem. But like when I was watching, I was like, I have really great fond memories of Digimon. I have really like a specific style in my head from when I was a kid. So Time Strangers for me, it was like I watching it, I was like, it just feels like Digimon put in a Genshin world, and I just didn't connect with me, unfortunately. I'm glad you're hyped for it, though. I really am glad you're hyped for it. It's really cool seeing people excited for stuff.
My story.
Not for me, but like I love that you're liking it. Not played a Wu-Tang game since PS1. How many games has there been, to be fair? Someone made a mod for it, really popular, so popular devs looked into it and said they'll do it. Nice.
4 platforms.
I'm sorry, you can't tell me these games look too like different enough. Like I can't like. I don't feel like they have an identity. Do you know what I mean? I really don't feel like they have an identity. That's the problem for me. That's the bit I struggle with. Rift looks sick, by the way. It's not to say they're not good games. They don't pull me in. They don't pull me in, and that's the problem, I think. We love a bit of Rivals. Hey, Deathloop. Great game. Yeah, that's what it feels like, Lightning, because they are like money-making games. They are gacha games, right? This is like it's a bigger drive of it. Is that Lord Ultron? By the way, you sweat. I'm genuinely a little gutted about this. I've been offered Steam, Switch keys for like from 3 different agencies have offered me stream
another
keys.
game throwing back to a classic animation style.
Keys for stream
Enter a
for like
surreal
Nintendo
world
Switch
where
2,
you're
and I
a
don't have
down
a
on his
Switch
luck
2.
outcast
So
who has to battle his inner demons
how you doing, Al?
literally
Good to see you,
in
buddy.
this action roguelike.
OG
Here's
Machine, how
Into
you
the
doing,
Unworld.
bud? Good to see you as well. Thanks so much for dropping in. That's 2 folks I haven't seen in a while. How you guys doing? What is it? See, this has identity. Oh my Christ. Lush.
Another relapse, huh?
Oh dear.
Get well soon.
What is this? This looks
Maybe
crazy.
It's too much for someone like you.
This is zany, man.
Delusional. It won't always be so easy.
Yeah, you see what I mean? This is my biggest problem with like the kind of games that look so samey is because they don't have identity. I've no interest in trying it out compared to another one.
You still look a little unwell.
Into the unwell. But do you know what I mean? Like I can't. If you can pull me in with some kind of like
Hey
level
guys,
of ID,
I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games.
so that gets me
When we
interested
started
to try it,
Splitgate
and then
in our
you hook
dorm
me with the
room, we
gameplay.
just wanted to
I'm
make
not
a
saying
game
those
we could
games
play
aren't
with our
good to
friends.
play. I'm
And
saying
20 million of you
you're not
played
hooking
with
me
us.
on them. That's the thing.
Now, with the help from our amazing
I do wanna
community,
play Splitgate,
we've built
to be fair.
Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year, and I wish we could have Titanfall 3.
My man.
With Splitgate 2, we asked
My man.
ourselves, how would we take Portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds?
Yes,
So
dude,
we
I've got it on my
combined
list
the
for sure.
action, movement,
Friday
and
evening bin there
gunplay
for a
of
few
arena
liquid
shooters
refreshments, fruit
with
cider.
the scale and intensity of
I
something
like
much
me a fruit
bigger.
cider out. Man
Splitgate
after man
Battle
out.
Royale launches free right now, and
It
it's
is,
fucking
although I'm not a massive
awesome.
Beatmop fan.
Just look at that water placement. Expertly done. This is the epitome of sport. We are splitting some arms
The
and
big
jetpacks
thing for
into
me
this
there was the dude said Titanfall 3. It's enough to make me want to try Splitgate 2.
And to complete the comeback, he's going to try. He shoots. He gets the kill. Now that's how you portal. They're not done yet. They got one.
I struggle with this as I can't make the portals work very, very well, but it looks so fun. Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that track a lot. If they nail the music in a trailer and get it like work with the trailer, I'm a big fan. Sound balances feels a bit weird to me, but outside of that. Warzone is carrying on its last legs before we get its latest pause. Lost 300k player base in the last week. Call of Duty's a mainstay of gaming, so it's a bit hard to pull away from it unless you have a legitimate replacement. It's like Overwatch. Like Overwatch lost a lot of player base to rivals, right? And then gained a lot back when they like started pulling the finger out. So Call of Duty losing player base could be the best thing for it. Do you know what I mean? Competition breeds innovation. I'll maintain that every single time. Can't deal with the polls, not super protective.
Now we are honored to
It is
showcase
one of
the
those
latest
things. Like, I struggle with
project
the
from the
polls.
talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
Bro, seriously though, like we keep hearing people say about Titanfall 3, and if we freaking see Titanfall 3, I'm gonna freak. Anything Marvel or anything Titanfall, you can have me like. So Star Wars as well. Star Wars is a big one for me. Imagine if they like stealth drop a trailer for like the next Jedi game. They're gonna focus more on multiplayer and story more than Warzone. I wouldn't hate that. I wouldn't hate that. I want more people being on multiplayer, to be honest. I also think I can't talk about it too much because work, but like I would very much like them to focus on getting the game right. No! Are they moving into UE5? Oh no! Judas? This looks cool. It's like Yakuza vibes mixed with like Sleeping Dog. I'm getting a lot of Sleeping Dog. Ooh. Getting like Sleeping Dog vibes here, for sure.
Mako Daito.
Daito. A Jap then, huh?
Don't I look like one?
You're not? So, what are you then?
Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
Stranger Than Heaven. Okay. Shane the Deadpool game is VR. Honestly, I've got a reason to play my MetaQuest now, so like I'll probably play that on stream. To be
You
honest.
saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in
subject you all to all my
1915,
chunk.
and now the full name has been revealed.
The
Stranger
chunky
Than
dice.
Heaven,
You're
the
gonna have to
brand new
watch 'em.
title from RGG Studio.
All the
This time
knees.
it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way. All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final, very special global game announcement to share with all of you who've been waiting. Today, we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
What is this? Any ideas, chat?
Grace. Grace. Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming.
What the hell is this?
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene.
Silent Hill, we reckon?
The Renwood Hotel.
Ooh.
I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past.
Awful management skills. I don't think it was a good idea for her to face her fears. Is she upside down? Yeah.
Hey!
Damn, look at that. Look at those curtains. I don't think I've ever said that. Damn, look at those curtains.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Ooh, greater.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
It's Resident Evil. It's Resi! It's new Resi! I don't know how it took me so long to realise it was Resi. Shut up. No! Feb? That is
There you have
crazy.
it. Resident Evil Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on
That's
Tuesday,
gonna be
August
Gamescom?
19th.
What the what?
Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026.
Damn, that was good.
Amazing.
That was a good one to
Thank
finish
you,
on.
Capcom. That was an amazing announcement. Glad we kept it a surprise. All right, that's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone?
Hey, let's go, Lucy.
Good job. Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time.
I know.
Too.
I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right. Well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend. You can watch And to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And
make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming
Sunday.
up next with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome, and thanks to you, Lucy. Great job co-hosting. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest. We will see you
I think I might be back on
Gamescom
Sunday. We might be
August
streaming again.
19th.
I might
Thanks,
be doing
everybody.
double stream on Sunday, to be fair, at this rate. Damn, that was good. That was genuinely impressive. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that was actually pretty hype. Coming off of like the back of State of Play to that, ow, burst my eardrums. What the hell? Okay, that was loud. Sorry about that, guys. I mean, I didn't particularly enjoy State of Play all that much. It was all right. That was good. That was really good. That was really good. Big, yeah, the Resident Evil reveal is pretty damn sick. I'm not gonna lie, folks. It's literally midnight for me, so and the little one is stirring. So I'm gonna finish up for now, but I will be live again on Sunday. We're gonna be doing our sponsor stream with AMD and Overclockers. We're gonna be speccing out an AMD rig. I've never built an AMD rig. We're gonna be speccing one out, and then maybe, just maybe, if we do enough of a good job and enough people come by and say hi and join us for that stream, maybe we can convince AMD to supply us with some cool parts for a build we could do live. That's the goal, that's the aim, but they are also the first people on the plan. They're first partners on the plan. If you guys haven't seen the plan, I'll be dropping the video that we showed earlier before Summer Game Fest started. I will be so I'll be doing the sponsor stream on Sunday, but tomorrow I'll actually be dropping the video for the plan. And if you guys will take the time to watch, it's about 10 minutes. For the video is about 10 minutes, and it's all about working with creators from basically my work as a creator and working with creators and helping creators to understand how to pitch those things. Also, it's a sneaky media kit. It's a video that's actually a media kit. It's probably the most advanced media kit I've ever done. But there's some cool snippets in there for those of you who are content creators and looking to make some money out of this, but also to give you a bit of an idea from a community point of view. If you are interested in what I'm doing, it's not just teaching content creators, it's also telling you what I'm going to be doing and how I'm going to be trying to build out a new space, which means that I can do streams like this but a lot louder, and you will get old Bob back, which is hype Bob and loud Bob without any kind of consequences, because I have to be very quiet right now. And I'm gonna get it. I got it. Did I get it? I got it. So you will have old Bob level of hype back. It's not that I'm not hype, I just have to be quiet when I'm in here. But yes, thank you so much for tuning in tonight, everybody. Thank you, Nettie, for that massive raid. I appreciate it, and thank you so much for all the resubs and subs, guys. You were amazing. Definitely want to turn this into doing some interesting things. So if you guys would like us to play some games, or you'd like to pick a goal to go for, if you say maybe we drop it down from the 69 to something like 30 or something like that, and if we hit it, then we'll do another stream. Maybe we play some horror games, maybe play some repo. I don't know what you want to do, but yes, no, first time going Team Red, potentially, Ben, potentially. We are going to be talking about it. I'm going to be learning about AMD a little bit, and we're going to be doing a couple of build specs out for some different types of builds, depending on what I want to use, what I'd like to use this AMD build for, whether it be gaming and sitting in here, or if it's going to be out there. I think I'm going to spec two versions. I'm going to probably do a mid-tower build, and then probably going to do a small form factor build, and we'll have a look and see what works for that. But a big thank you to Overclockers and AMD UK as well. Overclockers UK and AMD UK for sponsoring that stream that's coming on Sunday. Don't miss out. Come and check it out. Make sure you got noties on. Make sure you're in the Discord. You got noties on for that. I appreciate you, and it always helps when we have folks come out for sponsor streams, because, quite frankly, we get to do more. And more sponsor streams means more cooler stuff to do, because as we go along, we'll get things like to give away and all that sort of stuff. But they are the first off the rack in the plan, and if you guys want to hear more about the plan, make sure to check out the video. It'll be on the stream site channel, and I'll also be posting it on Twitter and all that fun stuff. So either way, folks, we're going to go raid somebody. We're going to go drop a cheeky little... We're going to do a raid and run. Who is streaming right now that we can go and drop on? Fix is streaming out right now. We're gonna go raid. He's on MXAM official, my Xbox Me official. So we're gonna go raid him right now. But again, folks, thank you for hanging out. It's always so cool to have. It's so cool to me to be able to come back and stream again and have like people that I haven't seen in ages come back in and like get new people come in and say hi and have so much fun with you all. I really appreciate it. You'll stay safe, stay awesome, and I'll see you all on Sunday. Take care. Bye bye.